Let's get it. How's everybody doing? Secret obvious. Something off about that name. Zen, the Nightwing. PP. That's all Zen has to say. That's all you have. That's all Zen wanted me to know. Just PP. PP. How we doing, guys? It's Friday. I see another heretic for the Emperor. What's up, guys? Orc. Oh, heretic. The orc. I like it. What's up, T-Bird? Yo. Hello, Teddy Mason. How you doing? Hey, bro, noticed me. I did. Secret obvious. I noticed you. Not so secret. Lee Sayre's in here nice and early. Lee Sayre, I'm so proud of you, buddy. You found your caps locks key. My goodness, dude. Progress. We're making progress. I'm so happy for you, Lee Sayre. What's crack-a-lackin', cuz? Keep it nifty with it. All right, hold on. We're gonna try this again. What's crack-a-lackin', cuz? Keep it nifty with it on hood. On hood. Steel, what do you think of Warhammer 40K? Listen, I have never played Warhammer 40K. I love the miniatures. I love painting them. I mean, I've painted a few like back in the day. That was a fun experience. Haven't played the game. Love the artwork. Let me tell you, love the artwork. Blood for Blood God. Davey, Devevi, what's up, buddy? For the Emperor, I hear you. For the Emperor. Guys, I'm ready to just like jump in the chat. What do you guys? Now I'll talk to you guys for a little bit before I talk to them. They can wait. We're 10 minutes early. What's everybody got planned this weekend? That's what I want to know. You know what I got planned this weekend? I am going to I just hit myself in the head with this thing. I am going to ready for next session. I got some big ideas for the Feywild. We're going to do a hex crawl. Woo! Said no one ever. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Those of you that hate hex crawls, give me a chance. For a long time, I thought Warhammer 40K was just a miniature painting game. I mean, Teddy. I'm pretty sure Warhammer players spend more time painting their miniatures than they do playing the game. Those of you that play Warhammer 40K, what is the ratio to painting miniatures to playing? 60-40, 30-70, 50-50? I'm curious. Those of you that are like super into Warhammer, like it sounds like Secret Obvious and Orc Freebooter know what's up. I want you guys to tell me how much of your time is spent painting versus first time drinking in a while, yo, straight up. Oh, there it is. Guys, we're back to the cap locks. Lee Sayre found his cap lock key again. Dang the luck. Dang the luck. We almost had him. Pour some out for the homie. We lost him again. 100-1. 100-1. Oh man. 1% gaming. 99% painting. Dude, painting. Look. Real talk. Painting's fun though. I've painted some miniatures before. I didn't get super into it. I sucked. But man, that was fun. That was a good time. I'm straight 100 with it, cuz 100. I'm straight 100 with it, cuz 100. Almost had me, reminded me about the caps, dude. At least there. I thought we were getting somewhere, but we're not, apparently. Apparently we're not getting anywhere. It's unfortunate. Welcome back though. I appreciate your view. Don't be toxic, please. Keep the toxicity levels to a minimum. If that is you, all right, hold on. If that is you, have friends to play with in the 1%. All right, wait. I think that's supposed to say that is if you have friends to play with. I'm in the 1%. I don't know. That one's kind of secret obvious. I'd like to buy a vowel, please. Man, I have a huge box of shame just for D&D. I don't need more unpainted minis. Listen, I want so badly, like I want so badly to print 3D print minis and paint them. I want to make a thing out of that. But that's a huge time investment, man. I've got the Ender 3 and I printed some minis and it just like, they were ugly, dude. They were ugly. I might need a resin printer. I would love to paint and I would love to print and paint minis. The other problem with printing and painting minis is I play online. There's no reason to. I might as well be on Photoshop making tokens. That's my better spent time, you know? Hey, can I get your opinion on a campaign I'm running where magic spells have to be cast using arcane magic and monsters and mystic plants? I'm running where magic spells have to be cast using arcane magic in monsters and mystic plants. I like it, but are there... But what happens if you run out? Because you need spells to take down monsters. Like, do you... So listen, all right, here's what I would do. Here's my suggestion, Devevi. Spells already have a limiting factor, spell slots. Right? You have to expend spell slots in order to cast spells. Adding a further resource, a further expendable resource makes spells even harder to maintain. But what I would do, if you want, is rather than have spell slots, throw spell slots out and just use your system where you gather plants and animal parts or monster parts. Assuming I'm reading that right. Throw out spell slots and let them collect spell components that they use to cast spells. That sounds cool. Jokes aside, how much did you spend on your hobby in D&D? Dude, I've bought every book, over 1,000. Like I've bought every book. I bought every book on D&D Beyond. I bought every book in physical. I bought quite a few books on Roll20, so it's up there, man. It's up there. If you create a D&D world, I only have 2 requests. Put life on the moon and put pirate hat on orcs. Kylie Monroe, what's up? Hello. Hi, how are you, Kylie? I want to know your weekend plans. Oh, I already did? Thumbs up, buddy. I like it. What's your opinion on either Monster of the Week TTRPG or Cyberpunk? I don't know what Monster of the Week TTRPG is, and I haven't played Cyberpunk. I've only heard of it. I'm trying to decide what to run first. Cyberpunk. I'd go with Cyberpunk. Just because I haven't heard of Monster of the Week, but I'll have to look that up. All right, we're getting close. Let's get in there. Let's get it. How we doing? Can you guys hear me?
Good?
Am I coming in clearly?
Yep.
Sweet. You guys ready to play some D&D?
Ready?
Yes, sir.
What the hell's Invictus?
Where the hell
That is
is
a good
Invictus?
And Twag.
Speaking of Invictus, I need to audit character sheets.
Yeah, how is his character sheet?
I don't
Is there
know. We're
any
about to find
changes?
out. We're about to find out right here on stream. Here we go. All right. Well,
Let's
first I want to
go.
check. First, I want to check Evie. I want to make sure you like. I trust you. Pretty sure you got this down. Rogue, level 1, 14 AC. Rapier, short bow, 11 hit points. Dang that con. You Tabaxi? Ah, climb speed.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Delicious. Short bow,
I know.
arrows, leather armor. Looks good. Looks good.
We just need to roll my trinkets at some point.
Right. Yeah, let's do that. Roll. You get 3.
I'm not sure. I googled it because I can't find where it says it in the background now.
Okay.
Like I don't know how to go back into the character creator to.
Yeah, 3 trinkets. Feywild trinkets table. All right, let's do it. All All right, roll me 3%. Actually, you roll 2 of them. I want to roll 1 of them, so I'm doing that.
Okay. Roll a D100.
Yeah, 2%. Yeah, two D100s, 2 percentiles, and I'll roll 1. All right, 1951. It's a good year. And 73. All right, do I have my trinkets table? All right, we'll just do this. We'll just do this a roundabout way. All right, 19. A vitrified eye of a displacer beast. I don't know what vitrified is. What is vitrified?
Is it kind of like petrified?
I think it means
Means glassed.
Convert into glass, or a glass-like.
It means
cool.
glassed.
So you
So
have
it's just a glass eye.
You have a glass
Okay.
displacer beast eye. That's sick. I like that.
Okay.
That would be very valuable, I think.
All right, number 51. An empty vial with corked ends at the top and bottom.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. And finally, nunchaku sized for a pixie or a sprite. You have tiny nunchucks.
Oh, that's so good.
Awesome.
Oh,
That's sick. Tiny little nunchucks. I love it.
I like it.
I love it. All right.
afraid.
Steely,
What's up, buddy?
were you going to address the zap problem today with
The zap problem?
the age difference? He's a child, you know.
How old is he? Well, I'll just ask him when he gets
I
here.
think
It's fine.
It's 10.
Okay.
Like 13, I think. 13, 14.
Yeah, I think that's what he said. 13.
That's fine. That's fine.
No, I didn't. Well, I'll
13,
ping
14.
him.
He will not be considered a child within the Feywild, which there's a very specific reason for that.
Because the timeline gets fucky wucky when children are there.
Oh,
Yeah, I think we talked about this. Children are treated differently in the Feywild. You guys will see. All right. What was I doing? Okay, 8 straight.
My character is
2-1.
gonna go in the wild guess. We're just gonna say he's 40.
Next intelligence.
You're fucking old.
That is a lot of
guy.
freaking skills. Background you choose? Fey Lost?
Randomly, I think it was
Mine, yeah, I did pay lost.
Does
Let's
anyone
get
remember the
6.
age that the Dragonborn become adults?
I think the same age as humans.
I think they age like
Yeah.
humans.
They had a different thing.
It might be. I'm gonna guess 30. If it's not as
We'll
humans.
look it up.
Yeah, go for it. Do rogues get 6 skills? It's incredible.
Tabaxi come with
Right, Tabaxi got perception.
perception and stealth.
And you choose 4. Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Adulthood by 15, it says.
Say again?
Dragonborn get adulthood at 15.
Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, I thought so. Okay. I'll have to be 20 then, not 40.
All right, looks good, Evie. All right, I've been dreading this moment. Tyrannus.
Yep.
All right. 15, 14, 13, 12, and 8. 1 con. You need 1 more hit point.
Oh, could you add one?
Can I add 1?
I mean, I can do it, but...
Yeah.
Alright, I'll add it.
Great
11?
sword. Yeah.
There.
It's you're a fighter, so 10 plus con.
Yeah.
Great sword. Fighters start with a martial and a shield, or 2 martial, right?
I think it's, I think there's a choice.
35 gold. Nobles don't even.
I'll lower
what
that.
background did you choose?
I messed that up. How much do you want me to start with?
Your background.
Oh, look what that was. I was transferring everything over from
Mercenary.
D&D Beyond, but Soldier back.
scenario.
Soldier background.
I'm gonna. Oh, soldier. 10 gold.
Yeah.
Maybe 50.
I have 8.
That's fine.
I don't know. Look it up.
I'll do 10 then.
And vials of acid.
Yeah, that's. I'm not sure if I can do it, but could we have it that like used his like dragon's breath to fill the vials?
No.
Draconic ancestry, I think it's called.
Wait, you have something that does that, or are you asking if you can? I'm gonna say no
Yeah,
unless you have something specifically that lets you do that.
The draconic ancestry lets you use dragon's breath, whatever your color specific is, and his is black, so he's acid. I believe.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with no.
All right, I'll get rid of him then. Yeah.
I'll get back to you on that. Maybe I'll let you spend
Right.
your daily. You get it once a day. Your breath weapon.
Oh yeah, you can use it once a day.
I might let you expend your 1 per day to get like 1 vial.
All right, thank you.
Maybe. We'll talk about it. I'll think about it.
All right, we'll leave it as a maybe. Then I won't add it.
All right, everything else looks good. Okay, we're not gonna wait on. We're not gonna wait on Zap. He's gonna be late. Vivek, what's up, buddy? I see you lighting up, but I don't hear anything.
It's just microphone static.
Hey,
Hey,
it's going pretty
They
good.
are.
Oh,
Yeah,
am
bud.
I not coming through?
you are now.
Glad to hear it.
I needed to hear that beautiful voice.
Oh, I'm flattered.
All right. We got everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks good. Okay, recap.
I can do it.
No, we're good. I'll do it.
Okay, cool.
So you guys have arrived at the Witchlight Carnival in search of a portal to Prismere, the Feywild. The old man Magic sent you here looking for a portal, which worked out fine because you guys were already wanting to go to the carnival anyway. You arrived, you played some games. I believe you did the cupcake eating contest and a couple of Kilbrew's carnival games, ring toss, etc. Did you guys do the dragonflies? I forgot.
Yes, we did.
Yes.
Oh no, you did the dragon one without me.
I saved a dwarf.
Yes, you
It
did.
was
All right.
awesome.
Dragonflies, ring toss, cupcake eating contest. The carnival is continuing on. The Big Top Extravaganza, which starts at midnight, is happening very soon. You may be able to get one game in before it starts, or one more event in before it starts, but that's entirely up to you. Maybe you would rather go find a
Sure.
good seat or skip out on the Big Top Extravaganza entirely. That is up to the party. As far as Evie and Tyrannus, you two came to the carnival together. You guys just got through the ticket booth. It was a really long line. And you're making your way over to the carnival games when you see the party who happen to be going to the same place as you. Maybe you're in line getting cotton candy or a hot dog. But one way or another,
Have those.
you encounter each other.
I run
what-
over and ask him where they got the awesome wings.
You guys also have wings.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oz is still wearing his rings.
Yes.
I did not have a choice.
They look
okay, though.
fabulous.
If it makes you feel any better, I'm wearing them too.
Well, I don't know about you all, but I would be terribly remiss if we didn't experience the excitement of snail racing. What do you say?
I have to agree with you.
Agree.
Sounds good to
Clear
me.
my throat. I clear my
For an
throat.
acid
and go,
dragonborn, I imagine clearing your throat is quite the endeavor.
Hawk up acidic loogies.
I cough and spit and go, why not?
You're right there.
All right. that sounds like
I'm
in
fine.
favor.
I'm fine. It's just a cold, probably.
Do you have a hairball?
I might hit you for that.
Is that a cat? Wonderful.
I'm not.
You're
I
not using
don't-
this one.
What do you think of HFY
Just saying.
stories? What does HFY
Whoever
stand for?
said eating? I never said
Vampire
I was
pixie?
going to eat anyone.
The only hairball I'd cough up is a bone.
You eat bones?
We'll get to that.
Wouldn't it just be easier to eat the meat off the bone?
Well, it would, but I'm not one to litter.
All right. I'm sure
You
you
have
could
to
sell
admire
all-
the conscientiousness.
I could, but we could always sell them to a necromancer.
This is true.
That's true. Maybe I will
So-
next time.
Snail racing?
Snail racing.
Snail racing.
Snail racing.
Snail racing.
All right, you guys make your way through the carnival towards the opposite end of where you are now, the opposite end of the figure eight that is this carnival, towards the snail racing. As you cross through the carnival, it is densely packed with people. You see children walking around with face paint, butterflies, a dragon face. There are several flowers kind of laid out on the edge of the pathways as you walk towards the end of the carnival. And some of them begin to spring to life and sing at you. No lyrics, just like an opera sound. They're,
Like la 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 la.
Can I join in?
You can. Several flowers. It's like several flowers just kind of spring up and like they all form mouths on their that center
This is
portion.
giving me Plants vs. Zombies vibes.
Now, this is important. You know what sort of flower has a mouth? Two
One-
lips.
Going to kill you.
Gosh,
I can't even be mad. That joke was amazing.
that was,
That was
pretty
good. That was good. But anyways,
The flowers bob and weave as they sing, and their leaves beneath the flower head look like move like arms, and they like cover their chest as they sing opera. And when they finish, they all take a bow in unison.
I applaud.
Wasn't that lovely?
bow my head.
I would throw a rose at the performers, but it seems a little grotesque.
Wait, was that another pun? Is that another flower pun? Is that another flower pun?
Thank you. I'll be here all week.
I hope so.
All right, you guys arrive at the snail racing, a massive 480-foot track circles a big tree that sort of drapes over it. You see several stands around the tree. Let me move your vision over here, right over here.
Oh,
You see snails slowly but surely crawling up to the finish line. It appears that the race is going to be starting very soon. A total of 8 snails just sort of slowly crawl up, making their way to the finish line. A
clear my throat and go.
Go ahead.
Do you want to continue? Oh, I clear my throat and go. Is this it?
Be rude.
I thought we'd be riding them. Like they're giant snails.
They are giant
They are
snails.
giant.
Absolutely.
I
Absolutely.
know. He's saying they are giant snails after all.
I think we are riding them.
We are?
Are we not? Who runs this event? I'm gonna look
You see
around.
3 pixies approaching you as you look around for whoever's in charge here. One of the pixies looks up at you and points his he's wearing carnival clothes. He's got regular wings and he points his cane at you. He says, step right up, snail racing. Do you have the metal? 1 stamp of your tickets to enter the race.
Hand him a ticket.
Aha! He clips the ticket.
I'll give him mine.
Yeah, absolutely.
Clips
Yeah.
the ticket. By the way, yeah, I didn't say, but Evie and Tyrannus, you guys got a ticket. And your ticket was paid for
Ooh.
by some other anonymous benefactor.
Yours was paid for by an anonymous benefactor too, huh?
Yeah, that's weird.
I
It is odd.
don't know any. I don't know any of the warlocks. And I
I
don't
know
think I'm
one.
one either.
I mean, there was a couple over in Baldur's Gate, I think. But
And leads you to each of your snails. All right. Well, actually, let me ask real quick. Is anybody staying behind? I didn't hear cost. Did you want your ticket stamped as well?
I'll sit back and watch.
Okay. Cost is watching this one. Vivek.
Wouldn't want to crush a snail. Yes, I am definitely in for this.
All right.
I mean, I weigh 109 pounds.
All right. Noted. And Kara.
How much do I weigh?
oh, I'm absolutely doing it.
All right, good. All right, so we got you 4. Each of you are assigned
Oh.
a snail. Last chance, Kosh. You sure you don't want to race a snail?
I weigh 104.
Noted.
I feel like Toss is gonna pick up the snail and run with it.
No, don't do
You know
it.
what? I
He hasn't
will
picked me.
join. I will join.
Oh no!
All right,
Look
so
what you've done.
The pixie has talked you into it. The pixie stamps your ticket and brings you over. All right, so Kosh, you are given the beautiful, vibrant snail with a pink flag over its shell, named Shelly
Oh,
Moo.
wonderful.
Good old Shelly Moo, which is a reference
It's an honor
to
to meet you, Shelly Moo.
the snail. Just kind of looks at you like a snail. One of its eye stalks just sort of drifts to the side as it slimes on the floor. Vivek, you are given the snail with the blue flag. Nimblefoot is the name of your snail.
Foot.
I don't know if a snail has a foot, but if it does, it is very, very Vimble.
I have one.
Yeah, it's technically a foot, apparently.
That whole bottom side of them is a foot.
I have the intelligence of 9 here. I should be asking that question.
Tyrannus, you are given the large snail with the purple flag named High Road.
Greetings, High Road. You shall serve me, and if you don't, I'll kill you.
It blows a snot bubble.
Ugh, disgusting. I climb on it.
Evie, your snail has a green flag and is named Quick Leaf.
I like pat his little shell.
It
Why
does like
mine?
it does like the anime like eye closed look at you.
Aww.
And Kara, you're given the yellow flagged snail named Flower Flash. What an interesting
You
name.
and me, we've got this.
All right, so here's how the race works. The pixie approaches the finish line and stands between the snails with his cane raised in the air. Ready your beasts? There's a brief pause.
I'm gonna give
And
myself a guidance right now.
And there's a brief pause as he holds his cane up in the air. It starts to glow for a moment, and then there's a loud pop as sparks shoot off the top of his cane, and the snails shoot forward like lightning bolts, moving 80 feet around. You are nearly pulled off of your shell as they dart forward. So I need each of you to keep track of how much distance you cover. And every round, you're going to move 80 feet, give or take, depending on what you roll. You have the option to try to gain more speed, but you run the risk of losing some speed if you fail the roll. What is guidance? Is it a bonus action or an action?
It's an action.
I'm going to say it's an action to make the snails go faster. So you can guidance yourself for the next one.
I was guiding myself before the race started.
You could do that, but as far as ongoing rolls, you're gonna you can roll every round. You'll have to cast one turn and then guide and then get the extra the next.
Easy.
All right. So it is an animal handling check to attempt to make your snail go faster, and there's going to be some complications on the road. But first one's free. So if you would like to make your snail go faster than 80 feet this round, roll an animal handling check. And call out to your beautiful snail.
Oh, faster, please.
You got this, buddy. You got this.
I like it. Please go faster. Thank you. I like that. All right. The DC was 12. Vivek.
Yes.
You lose 10 feet, so you only go 70 this time.
Could I roll 2?
Yeah, anybody that's on there. Anybody that
You
wants
want me to roll? I'm kind of unfamiliar with the system.
roll an animal handling, please.
I selected it as specifically animal handling.
Are you looking at Roll20 or D&D Beyond?
Roll 20.
So if you look under... so if you're looking at the top of your character sheet, you see inspiration, proficiency bonus, you see your stats.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I see it.
Below that is saving throws, and then below that you have a long list of skills. You can click the text.
Yeah, I see 'em.
This is animal handling.
Oh, all right, gotcha.
Perfect. All right.
Did that roll it?
Yep, that did. All right.
Oh, good.
Kira and Tyrannus, you guys succeeded by more than 5, so you get 20
Swag.
feet of extra movement. 100 feet. Your snails move 100 feet this round. Koss, you got it on the dot. Yours goes 90 feet this round. Evie, you failed by 5. You lose 20 feet. Your snail only goes 60 feet this round.
I scream and pull out my greatsword. Onward, noble steed.
All right.
I've
Next,
apparently almost
First?
fallen off.
That's the first or the second round?
that was the first round.
Cool.
The next round, one of the random snails gets a stitch, reducing its speed by 40. Who's it gonna be? Just reroll 6s. Kira, your snail gets a stitch and loses 40 feet this round. Those of you that want to add additional speed to or risk adding additional speed to your snails, roll an animal handling for the second round. Oh, Vivek.
Oh,
Vivek, your snail loses 20 feet and only moves 60 this round. Koss, yours.
Everyone else is like trying to get their snail to go as fast as possible, and Vivek is just like, "Whoa, easy there, no need to get things out of hand."
So this is an option. You can let the snail just go the full 80 if you like.
Going 80. I'm going to see if I can catch up.
Okay, going 80. Tyrannus, you lose 20 feet off of your speed, and you only move 60 feet this round. Kira, you lose 40 plus another 10, so 50 feet. So yours only goes 30 this round. And Koss, you passed. You get an extra 10 feet, so 90 this round. All right. Round 3 of movement. And first one to 480, let me know. Let me know when you reach 480. Make sure you keep track of your speed or your distance. D8 to see what complication happens on the track. A 7. One of the snails is bolstered by the cheering of the crowd and moves an extra 20 feet this round. Who's it going to be? Koss, your snail is inspired this time. You get plus 20 on top of your 80. So 100 without rolling. If you would like to attempt to add, if you'd like to risk adding speed to your snail, roll your animal handling now. A 10. An 11. A 16. Evie, you're going to lose 10 feet. Tyrannus, you're going to lose 10 feet. Kira, you get plus 10. And Koss, you get plus 10.
So that's 90.
I'm just gonna take my nice
So,
clean
yeah.
80.
Yeah.
Yep.
80 is default. So when I say minus 10, it's minus off of the 80. So those of you that failed got 70, and those of you that passed got 90. Unless you fail or pass by 5 or more. All right. Next round. A spectator throws a head of lettuce at one of the random snails, and it stops to eat the lettuce. Who's it going to be? 1, 2, 3, 4. Evie, your snail stops abruptly
Oh,
and nearly
Breathy.
throws you off the shell as it starts eating lettuce. Several carnies immediately jump into the stands and tackle this spectator to the ground and drags him bruised and broken out of the carnival grounds. Those of you that like to attempt to add speed to your snails, roll your animal handlings.
how much did I lose for that, Sam?
That is, you move none this round.
Oh,
Your snail comes to an abrupt halt, starts eating lettuce.
It's bad.
Tyrannus, you get plus 10. Koss, plus 10. Kira, minus 10. Next round. Another snail is bolstered. Kira, your snail is bolstered, and you get an extra 20 feet.
Sweet.
Roll your animal handlings, those of you that want to add speed. Kira, you lost
Passed
your
one of
20.
these yet?
You haven't passed one yet. Kira, minus 20. Evie, minus 10. Tyrannus, plus 10. Vivek, plus 10. Nobody's got a 480 yet?
I've got 550
550?
or 540. Sorry.
Nice.
540.
All right. 540. Tyrannus crosses the finish line and the crowd starts to cheer. What's everybody else at?
370.
370?
380.
380?
280.
280. All right. Evie, you cross the finish line last. You get the consolation prize. It is a small magic wand made of gnarled wood with a little golden star on the tip of it. Looks like a toy.
Very amused.
This is your consolation prize. The winner, Tyrannus. The 3 pixies approach you with a pillow, and resting on the pillow is a vial with purple liquid boiling away inside, and it sparkles with like glitters like just pouring off of the glass. And they all kneel and hold the pillow up to you. Your prize.
Take the jar. I take the jar and ask, what is it?
It is a fine potion.
What does it do?
They explain that it is a potion of advantage.
I pocket it and go, thanks. I walk over to Kira and go, hey, can't always win.
I know.
And
This-
you're pleased with the wand?
I'm very pleased.
That was Evie.
I'm frolicking in the background with the wand.
Oh. Oh, I pat her shoulder.
All right. The
You're
crowd
happy
starts
with
to.
this wand.
Sorry.
I ask her, "Are you sure you're happy with this?"
I'm happy. I'm like frolicking around.
Hope she
You
knows it's
gotta,
a toy.
you, you got a really pretty potion though. What does it do?
Epic Dwarf. Invictus was. Who was writing Shelly Moo? Koss was writing Shelly Moo.
Can I roll an intelligence check on this?
What are you looking for?
Intelligence.
What are you trying to find out?
Trying to explain to her what the potion does.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh. All right. I explain to her. So basically, I'm pretty sure it lets me do things faster and better.
Ooh.
I nod my head, thinking I'm so smart. So smart with my intelligence of 8.
That's a good prize.
All right. Anyways, that's it for me.
All right. The crowd begins to dissipate. Several children run out with their cotton candy, yelling about their favorite snail. The snails, again, they were moving 80 feet and around, are now slowly crawling across the track back to reset the race. Just slowly gliding, leaving the slimy trail as they move. Evie, yours stops and eats some more lettuce.
It's still there.
Vivek, if you are... What are you doing?
And say, you know what? We didn't win, but we had fun, and that's what matters.
All right, you see... You see
Still having fun. I like bop you with the wand.
as you bop them with the wand, several tiny glowing orbs sprout from the wand and just kind of drift off and then fade.
My eyes get huge, like anime style, and I'm like, oh, like this is the best thing I've ever seen.
All right, the crowds appear to be moving towards the big top. You recall that the big top extravaganza is starting soon. It's scheduled for around midnight. And you see all these crowds.
We
moving
make our
towards
way
it.
there.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to miss the main show.
Oh, there's a dragon.
Let us go.
All right.
This is like all amped up. He thinks there's gonna be a dragon.
Man, now I feel like now I need to put a dragon in there.
Oh,
I wasn't ready for this.
I'm gonna break in and steal it. Not actually. I won't do that. That's illegal.
I mean, if you can.
His whole goal.
Pretty incredible.
I'm gonna do a quick explanation. Do you mind if I explain his backstory really quick?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I totally forgot about descriptions and
So,
all that.
yeah,
Go for it.
Tyrannus, his family line, his father's father before him, they've all like befriended a dragon once in their life, and when they die, the dragon flies away into somewhere, and they always leave an heirloom behind. Tyrannus inherited his father's dragon's tooth. I don't remember what I named it, but Tyrannus is now looking for one of his own.
Trying to find his
It's just
very
a
own
friend.
dragon.
That's his whole goal. Once he does that, he doesn't know.
Well, there are fairy dragons
Yeah.
all over the place, so if you're willing to settle, if you're willing to settle, do you have anything for
It's
us,
a dragon.
Evie? I know you said you're a tabaxi.
So
I've got your artwork. pulled up
Yes.
right here.
Not eat the tabaxi.
yes, tabaxi are friends, not food.
I'm ever
Uh,
so hungry.
Do not.
Evie is her full name is Flower in the Evening, but everybody just calls her Evie. She's a black tabaxi with a big fluffy black tail and really striking iridescent eyes that, like, depending on the angle you see them from, they're like blue, green, teal, purple, and they kind of almost look like they glow.
Very nice.
How tall is she?
5'7".
Oh, we're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna throw it. What?
All right, you guys make your way over to the big top. You enter this massive tent with 3 like pitches, stars on the top of it. Let me move your vision over. And inside the tent, people are beginning to take their seats within the stands. The lights dim and a hush falls over the crowd as a spotlight illuminates the stage in the center of the big top area. An elven figure sitting in a silver hoop is suspended above the center ring by silk ropes. The elf wears a dazzling suit of diamonds. Stand by for handout. I gotta find Mr. Light here. Here's Mr. Light. The elf wears a dazzling suit of diamond pane mirrors and a pair of butterfly wings, not pictured. His scepter is topped with a spinning vane. He says, "Welcome, one and all, to this evening's extravaganza. I am Mr. Lights, prepared to be delighted." And he waves his weather vane around as like pixie dust kind of just trails from it. Several fire-breathing tieflings take the stage with their flaming methods and start shooting colorful fire from their mouths. As several halflings dance across the stage doing cartwheels. Several events take place, including a goblin juggler. Several people from the crowd throw things at the goblin. He catches them and begins juggling them. He scans you, the party, and stops at Kira and gives you a nod as he continues to juggle these small objects, waiting in anticipation.
Can I throw my D100 at him?
Certainly possible. You can try. Roll an attack roll. You can use your roll a ranged attack roll. Feel free to use your proficiency.
I'm gonna pick up Kira and chuck her.
2 hits.
You can try. I'm wearing heavy armor.
I mean, I have a strength of 17, I believe.
Range attack.
Much too heavy. You can
Right,
just
I'm not gonna do it.
roll a d20 and roll your dex or strength, your choice, and add your proficiency.
In that case, probably go strength.
Okay.
Ooh, that's not bad. That's not good. That's 7.
7. Did you roll a 7?
Yeah, I rolled a 5, and then my strength plus my proficiency coming up. You know what? I'll just roll it. I'll just roll this. There you go. 11.
Saved.
11?
12.
12 is what you needed.
Yes.
So the D100
Saved.
goes short, and the goblin catches it low. He like cups his hand under, skillfully continuing to juggle with one hand as he catches the D100 and throws it into his ring of juggled objects, and then gracefully tosses each object back to each member of the crowd that tossed the object, and then takes his bow, and the crowd cheers.
Ooh.
Wow.
You hear a loud Go ahead.
I think I'll bust out some infernal wine if anyone wants some.
Paradis's jaws just dropped. Like he's just, wow.
My eyes are all big. I'm like, wow.
You're sitting in the crowd watching.
By yourself tonight.
Go ahead, Kira. Sorry.
I think Cos is drinking by himself tonight.
No, I'll go with him.
I'll join you, Cos.
Oh,
He passes
Yeah,
a bottle of
Ralph.
wine to you.
The goblin makes his
grasp
way.
My,
Go ahead.
I grasp my hand over for the bottle. Give me the bottle.
I believe Koss is drinking it. Oh, Zap's here just in time.
There you are.
You with us, Zap?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, it's so quiet.
Hello there.
You didn't look enough.
I haven't turned up all the way. Say something, Zap.
Testing.
You're really
Real
quiet.
quiet. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so quiet. Get closer.
How about now?
Ooh,
There you
better.
go.
Perfect. Don't scream. I have you at 200 volume.
I turned myself up to 100. I had it down from a different game.
okay.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Welcome. So Zap,
Thanks.
you make your way into the Big Top tent where the Big Top extravaganza is currently going on. You're a little bit late. One of the acts is just now wrapping up. You find a seat with the rest of the party. The crowd hushes for a moment as the goblin makes his way off of the stage. The stage is completely empty at this point. Everyone in the crowd is waiting in anticipation for something to happen, the next person to take the stage. And suddenly there's a loud bang from behind you as a cannon has gone off and a clown is soaring through the air and lands gracefully on his feet at the stage. The bang goes off again. This time the clown is trailing through the air and face plants the stage, slides across to the end. The other clown panics. He's got his hands up in the air. You can't tell whether this is part of the act or if this clown is legitimately hurt. The crowd gasps as this clown appears wounded. The first clown makes his way over to the second and helps him up, and there's another loud bang. A third clown soars through the air and crashes into the second one, and the crowd erupts in laughter. 2 more clowns are fired at the same time from the cannon and land among the stage, and they all take their bow. And finally, Mr.
Oh,
Light.
thank God.
Mr. Light makes his way back to the stage and says, "Would anyone among the crowd care to step up and put on a show?"
Tyrannus. Tyrannus eagerly raises his hand, going, me.
So does Zap.
Him too.
All right. Those of you that raise your hands, Mr. Light points his weather vane at you and calls you forward. Step up! Step
Yeah,
up!
Tyrannus literally frog hops the person in front of him. He just climbs over them.
Hey, like throws his drink at you.
Oh, totally sorry. I just speed up.
Who's that? Who else is going up there?
Zap.
Zap is also going up there. Okay.
Yeah.
Zap and Tyrannus. Anybody else?
Evie goes up. I'm
You know what?
nominating
I'll join in.
Evie.
I'll head up there.
Nice. All right. 3-man show. All right.
Hi,
last-
we'll go too.
Nice. All right.
I'm nominating Evie. Evie will join.
I want to
I
see.
said so.
I want to see the whole party up there. So I'm gonna go one at a time. So Evie,
Fine.
Tyrannus. Go ahead, Kira.
I'll come up too.
Nice.
As
Koss?
will I.
I will
All right.
throw one of you.
The whole party is now on the stage. Very nice. So I'm gonna go one at a time from left to right, and I want you to describe your act. And I'll give an inspiration to anybody who can incorporate their act with the previous person. Starting with Koss. You get an inspiration for starting us off.
I'm going to juggle javelins.
Very nice. Roll a performance check for me.
Oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good.
All right, it's sloppy, but
Doesn't
you
sound like a
but
good
you
roll.
juggle your javelins.
Can I use my inspiration?
Yes, you can use your inspiration to cause him to re-roll. Absolutely. Feel free to re-roll it, Koss.
Oh.
That's
Oh.
worse.
That's not better.
Uh-oh.
Again,
He's
you
gonna
do
stab someone.
you do juggle the javelins. It's a bit sloppy. There's not a whole lot of showmanship, just kind of like you know, it's not as flashy. Vivek, it's your turn. If you can incorporate your act with causes, you get an inspiration.
All right, I'll as Koss is doing this juggling of javelins, I'll conjure an illusion of birds going through the like darting in and out between the javelins and like doing little flips and little feathery trills, and as just like very narrowly avoiding getting skewered.
Very cool. Okay, I'm imagining like doves doing like an air show.
Yeah, you know, like how like not a wizard but a magician would
Yes.
summon doves from their sleeves. That's what I'm doing. I'm just
Yeah.
throwing a bunch of, and no one
What
has
is
to
this?
know they're not
Yeah.
real except me.
I like it. Take your inspiration. Tyrannus, can you incorporate the doves with your act?
Yes. I'm going to climb up on my greatsword, balance on it, and have all the doves land in my arms. What do you want me to roll for that?
A performance, please. Oh, and I'm sorry, I didn't even say Vivek. Roll a performance for me to see how well those doves perform.
Let's make it happen.
Whoa!
Ooh, flashy, man. They do some like fly towards each other like they're gonna crash, and they do that like air show flip. Some of them have like
Maybe it'll
smoke
take
coming
their
off.
eyes off the javelin.
All right, Tyrannus, you're bouncing on your great sword like a pogo
Yep.
stick.
Sort of like I'm standing on the hilt.
Okay,
Rolling.
roll a performance.
Oh. I did.
All right,
But
you managed to
I use
keep
my
your balance on
inspiration.
the great. Yeah, go for it. Dang,
That's not better.
Look at all those single digits. All right, so you balance on the great sword. You have both feet on like one on each side of the handle, and you start to lift one
Yeah.
leg to like balance, and the doves land on you. And it's really wobbly. You have a hard time keeping your balance. It looks messy, but you still pull it off. You still keep up there, but it's not it's not pretty. But you're up there. You're doing it. Evie, can you incorporate a great sword pogo stick into your act?
I think so. So I'm going to use my feline agility and acrobatics to very quickly do like a whole tumbling routine and then like jump over him and just start doing like
What?
backflips and like
Oh, okay.
Oh my
Roll a
god.
no,
performance.
jump
I'm gonna die.
through the
Please don't hit me.
javelins.
The javelins?
I will-
Okay.
I will try not to. Yeah, jump over Tyrannus and then like through the
Not
javelin.
screw this up. Do not
All
screw
right,
this up. Do not
performance,
screw this up.
please.
Woo!
Oh, thank
You
God.
nail it. You finish things off with like a landing on Tyrannus's shoulders and like you're balanced up there with him. Very,
Want me to roll
very,
like an acrobatics for this?
you're good, buddy.
Right.
Very well done. The two of you are standing on top of this great sword, keeping the balance. And Kira.
So Kira is going to start by casting and bringing up sacred flames around her, pillars of light of different sizes, and
Oh my God.
and then weaving in between them quite fancily,
Ooh.
leaping over them and under them, and finally is going to like use the radiant light around her to really accentuate the rest of the performance.
Okay. Oh, a light. Okay. This is a radiant light show. Okay. I like it. Take your inspiration. Evie and
Roll
Tyrannus
performance?
also take your inspirations. All right. Or a laser show. Like you got like the
yeah, it's a magic
Dude,
laser show.
Dude, that's sick. All right, Zap.
Rave.
Zap, give me a close for this performance.
Since everyone's hogging the front there, I'm going to go into the back. I'm going to cast Magic Missile, and you'll see a little lightning bolt go to the left, to the right, to the center, and then they all come up to the center and like smash into each other for some fireworks.
Load.
Ooh, okay.
So good.
Magical
That'll be pretty.
fireworks. Magical fireworks rain down on the Tabaxi and Tyrannus balancing on the sword as the lasers are shooting across, doves and javelins being juggled. Very well done.
And I roll for Wild Magic to re-get Tides of Chaos.
Oh, because you cast a spell. Oh,
Yes.
Oh no.
Yeah, first roll your performance.
It's going to be amazing.
Actually, I think you're going to be the
Scared.
deciding factor. No!
Wait, can I guidance it? Would I have had time
Yes.
during my performance? Yes! Roll that
Isn't guidance
d4.
to touch?
Roll that d4.
Roll
I'm
that.
sure I would have had time to touch you because we're all on the stage together.
Yeah, that's fun. No!
Eh.
Oh. Never mind.
All right.
Don't worry, the Wild Magic's going to save it.
Okay, go for it.
It did.
I cast Mirror Image, so now there's 2 of me doing that.
Ooh, okay, cool. All right, the crowd is very pleased with your performance. Even Mr. Light is like clapping vigorously. The entire crowd cheers as you guys wrap up your performance, and you feel the warmth of the crowd just sort of engulf you. Like their happiness, their warmth, the colors are much more vibrant. The carnival, the mood of the carnival is clearly being affected overall by your performance, and it raises 3 whole steps
Wow.
as you absolutely blew away the crowd with your performance.
Tyrannus
Things-
is like literally just sweating, and he's just going, "Oh my god, this is."
From there. You're gonna hurt yourself.
Give you a big wink.
I don't know how to get down.
Things begin to wind down a bit as Tyrannus is stuck up on his sword on the stage.
I can get up, but I can't get down.
I just like very gracefully like do a backflip off. I'm like, it's easy. Just jump.
I'm
Cos,
gonna
can you
hurt
get him
myself.
down? Please.
Can I roll an acrobatics roll to get down?
If you want.
Ooh. I do a backflip off the sword, same as Evie.
Nice.
And it
Very
lands.
nice.
Like that?
Just like that.
Well, my heart is still pounding, so I don't know how it feels. And he's just
You did-
lying on his back.
That was fun.
That was fun.
All right. The crowd starts to die down a bit as they leave the tent and go back to their carnival attractions. At this point, the carnival is in full happiness mode. The colors are vibrant. The flowers are singing. Shooting stars
Swagger.
dart across the sky and very frequently. And there's an overall glow to all the carnies and guests within the carnival. What's everybody do?
I don't know about you, but I want to go to that Hall of Illusions.
That sounds like a great idea.
I'm looking for
Sure,
cotton
why not?
candy along the way.
You're looking for what now?
That's a good call.
Cotton candy.
There is a small stand that has food and drink. Right outside the
Gonna
big
get
top.
it.
We'll put it right there.
Gonna get a big fluffy cotton candy on my way over to the Hall of Illusions.
Okay. It takes
Any-
one stamp and they give you a
anything.
drink.
Ooh.
Takes one stamp of your ticket and they give you a non-alcoholic beverage
Awesome.
and some cotton candy.
Would you like to add some spicy juice to that beverage?
Do not. I
Hey,
start
thank you.
chanting.
What is that little stand right outside the big top called Calliope?
That is pipe organ
Oh.
piano being grinded away at by a monkey.
Monkey.
Okay.
It is providing a very pleasing tune to the rest of the carnival.
Have circus music playing right now.
Yes, circus
So-
music, exactly.
Okay.
There's also a goblin standing next to the calliope with a tin can that's just kind of like rattling it at guests.
Who's the
I'll
shortest
toss in a
person in the
silver.
party?
Me maybe.
How tall is everyone's characters?
5'7".
5 foot.
8
Yeah.
foot.
5'6", like 5'8", 5'9".
Yeah, somewhere
Yes,
middle,
it
5 feet,
is.
5'6" maybe.
No small character.
Human height.
Down where it probably is.
Also, it's like
Have it
7
written
foot
down.
tall.
Sure. Tyrannus is 7 feet tall. We'll put it at that.
Damn, bro. All right.
I tower over it. Tyrannus says aloud, to the shortest person here who's also not heavy, I'll carry you on my shoulders.
Why?
Because your legs probably hurt from your height difference.
Nope, I'm good. I like it near the
Okay.
ground.
Can I high
I can
five
see
Zap?
that.
I just
Sure.
climb-
That's kind of
I
low
just
five because I'm.
climb up.
Oh my god, you
Like,
goblin!
oh, okay.
All right then.
You said you were carrying people. I just like
Yes,
climb
but-
up and like perch.
This is
I
not what I
imagine you
meant.
doing that thing that cats do where they're climbing and they have the claws out.
Oh, I mean,
Absolutely, yeah.
I'm wearing armor, I believe, so I don't think I'd feel it. What am I wearing?
the claws like find their way between your scales and find a soft spot.
Ow. Just he's going, ow, 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 as she climbs him.
You just hear purring.
Start
Do not
kneading.
do that.
Like a cat start kneading. You found your spot. Oh my god!
Swear to God, if you do that one more time, I'm going to throw you.
I just pat you on the head. Aw, it's
Tyrannus
okay.
just goes,
Oh my
Tyrannus
gosh!
grumbles and continues on.
All right, as you guys are waiting in line for cotton candy and snacks, a big burly bugbear approaches you. He's wearing overalls, fairy wings, and he's wearing a helmet made from a jack-o'-lantern. Stand by for a handout.
Oh, menacing.
Can I get one?
I don't think you
Ah,
can
he
get
looks
one.
like a friend.
He looks at... Who do I want to pick on? He looks at Vivek.
Bullying.
He looks at Vivek and sort of eyes up the rest of the party and he says, "Follow me. Management wants to see you."
Oh no.
For
are
what
we in
reason?
trouble?
Did anyone steal something?
No, you're not in trouble. They just want to meet you.
Oh, I was gonna say if anyone stole something, then we're simply borrowing it.
I
Well, this sounds like a chance for an inside scoop. I would
Oh,
be
thank
glad
you.
to meet the management.
All right. The bugbear leads you through the big top into a back area that's sort of a dressing area. You see several chests piled up with clothing, all different vibrant colors of clothing and different props for stage performances. As you're led through that area, you're brought into the staff area, which is a circle of wagons. Leaning against one particularly ostentatious wagon is an aging clown with a painted grin named Thaco. Stand by for handout. This man has not aged well.
You're right there,
Things
though.
are really big.
And to me, he looks
I
like the
get the
CEO of Activision. You guys know what I'm talking about? Bobby Kotick. Do you guys see it?
Yeah. Yeah, I see him. He's a clown, all right.
All right. This clown is puffing away on a bubble pipe and glares at you in the bugbear as the bugbear opens a wagon door and ushers you inside.
Do I have to bend down to get in there?
You do not. It's a big wagon.
Oh, okay. I can just normally step. Even with Evie on my shoulders?
Duck.
Sure. Yeah.
Perfect.
Sure. All right. The door opens up, revealing Mr. Witch and Mr. Light.
Oh,
They
you're
have-
so little.
They appear to be just relaxing in their wagon. Mr. Witch pipes up first and he says, "You there? What brings you to our carnival?"
We're just enjoying the show.
What he said.
It only comes around once every 2 decades.
I was hoping there'd be a dragon.
What other reason do we need to come than the spectacle in and of itself?
Well, we appreciate it. You've been a positive force to our carnival, and we wanted to thank you.
You're welcome.
My pleasure.
You know what they say? The show must go on. We're just playing our parts.
The ride never ends.
Mr. Light nods, the flamboyant elf. He nods and says, "We're so happy to have you at our carnival. You put on quite a show at the big top. We just wanted to meet with you and thank you."
I'm glad you enjoyed the show.
What she said.
Indeed.
Aye.
Is there anything else we can do for you?
No. You've been such a terrific boon to our carnival.
Mister. Tyrannus quickly butts in. I don't mean to sound rude, but, is there a dragon here?
Oh, I'm looking right at one.
Tyrannus
Mr. Witch
giggles
rolls his
slightly.
eyes.
Is there actually a dragon here? Big
No.
one, real one.
I'm afraid not.
Tyrannus has a sad look on his face.
Fairy dragons.
Yeah, but... And Tyrannus just mumbles off. Next year, there better be a dragon.
If we find one. A Vivek, is it?
At your service.
I am understanding that you're a reporter of sorts.
Vivek just straightens up and is all business and star reporter of the Waterdeep Herald at your service.
You have any
You don't
questions
suppose I
for
could
us
get
while you're here?
An exclusive interview. My goodness. Tell me, how do you choose the location in the material plane for the Witchlight? Is it true what they say that you're getting kickbacks from the local government?
No. Most of the major cities are welcome to have us. It's good for business, good for us. We station outside of Neverwinter, and then we move to Waterdeep, and then Baldur's Gate.
Always good to hear, putting principles above business. Now, tell me, every 8 years, how was that time frame selected?
Oh, he doesn't know. Mr. Light points at a map of the Witchlight Carnival. He begins to mumble an incantation and move his fingers, tilting the carnival slightly, revealing the number
Oh.
8. And then he tilts it back
I
further.
didn't see it.
He tilts it back further to where the carnival is now facing sideways and traces an infinity symbol around the carnival's trail. 8.
My goodness. Now, lastly, I'm led to understand that the Witchlight Carnival's proprietors, Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, are you the original proprietors? Even after all this time?
Mr. Witch perks up a bit, or Mr. Light perks up a bit, looks at Mr. Witch. No. We traded our carnival for a carnival within the Shadowfell.
Shadowfell.
We're Shatter Kai. Shatter Kai.
Tell me everything.
Oh, I'm very interested.
Aaron is just. What's a Shadowfell?
It's the opposite of the Feywild. We met with the carnival counterpart to our Shadowfell carnival, this here Witchlight carnival. And we made a deal with the owner that we would swap carnivals for a time until the carnivals meet again. Indeed.
Ah,
And
okay.
would it be rude to assume that you're not looking forward to going back?
They say in unison, we are not.
That's intriguing. So you mean to tell me that there is somewhere out there a dark and scary and twisted version of this carnival?
Indeed. That's right. Traveling the Shadowfell.
My goodness. I'm sure the cotton candy there isn't nearly as fluffy.
It is not.
Are you okay? You seem a little down.
There's been a kinku within the carnival causing troubles.
I saw him.
You did?
Yeah, he got away from me. I tried to catch him, but
Little bugger. I don't know why he wants what he has against our carnival, but he's been quite a problem.
So,
well, I'll keep my eyes
Gundam,
out.
I used to love Warcraft lore.
Would
I
you like
stopped
us to deal
following
with
it.
I would love to take care of him. They make fantastic wings.
Oh, I don't know. I'm sure he means well.
can I insight check that?
What are you looking for? He seems sincere. Mr. Light seems sincere. Mr. Witch says, we don't want any harm to come to him, but we would like it to stop. It's very disruptive
Okay.
to the guests.
Worry
Understood.
not. We can end this without bloodshed.
Perhaps with bloodshed if it comes to it.
Preferably not.
Bloodshed doesn't sound so bad to me.
God. The pair of you. Just out here killing and murdering. We're at a carnival. We're at the circus.
I followed the Warcraft lore pretty closely up
And you
until
can't just go around killing everything everywhere. We're not out in the wilds.
You
Legion.
never said kill him, just rough him up a
I didn't
bit.
really care for the like
Yeah.
around Warlords of Draenor is when the
no
lore
contending,
started to
like,
taper off for me, and then
very
it just
convincing argument.
by the time Battle for Azeroth came
My
out,
ass
I was
is
like,
right.
I don't
Arguments.
care. I stopped caring about the lore.
It's time for arguments when you can just ball your fist and knock him out and be done with it.
Oh, that sounds dreadful.
You could always steal his.
It is.
Well, I mean, if we manage to get a hold of him, would you like? Is there any way you'd like us to bring him?
We just
Probably
want him
not
to
dead.
stop.
All right. Stop it is.
Does that mean
It's
we
a
can
good
kill
place
him?
to stop. Absolutely.
No.
Please leave. Please go.
I'm sorry.
I was like rubbing her head with her temples like with a stress headache.
Tyrannus
Trying
doesn't
to
under.
pop you on the head with the wand, like stop it, stop it.
Why? What's wrong with it?
I do apologize. I was just making a joke.
I know you were, but he wasn't.
No. Tyrannus doesn't really know how to respond to that. And,
Less murder.
in my society, you know the Dark Elves, correct? You know of them?
I know of the drow.
Like that, except no weird council things. It's kind of like that, except no slavery and no weird councils.
Okay, but you're not there anymore. You can't.
Oh yeah,
You know there are different customs in different places. You can't just go around murdering. Unless you want to be locked up.
At this point, the bugbear has led you out of the wagon and shut the door.
Well, we've pissed him off.
well, I'll make it up to him by not killing him.
That's good. It's a good start.
Yeah, that might be to
That's the
find
good start.
They might be able to
Yeah.
help us find Zybilna. We need to have them on our side.
Yeah, maybe the best plan is find the Kenku and not kill the Kenku, and then maybe they'll like us better.
Gundam, I appreciate you
Well, I
coming
mean,
just
by.
bop him
Enjoy
once
New
or
World.
twice.
I'm gonna be getting on there soon.
Preferably
Well, first-
I thought about getting it
unscathed.
this weekend, but I
First,
have
we
a
have to find him, and I have a plan for that.
lot of work to do.
I've got an idea.
Okay,
But I do
What
want to
if
get
we
on there
get on the
soon.
dragonflies and just fly around looking for him?
It's not a bad
much,
idea.
A much better view of the carnival from up there.
That sounds like
Why
a great
not?
idea.
Dragonflies freak me out. I'd rather do the bubbles, teapot.
too bad we're doing the dragonflies.
If you want to do it with the bubbles, then you can do it with bubbles. Both will work.
As you guys are discussing this, the bugbear removes his jack-o'-lantern helmet and with a worried expression says, "Listen, bad things have been happening at the carnival for a while. People have been going missing. I believe my bosses know more than they're telling. But somehow their hands are tied. You folks are the first people I've met who might be able to set things right. Witch and Light are good guys, but you'll need to leverage to make them spill the beans."
I think I can do something about that.
A mystery is afoot.
Mm-hmm.
Tyrannus finally, he puts two and two together.
What kind of leverage?
Well, Mr. Witch's watch is pretty near and dear to him. I think if you could get that off of him, you may be able to get him talking. I don't normally condone theft, but I think it's the best way. Swipe his watch.
Tyrannus,
Might be able to help with that part.
Yes,
Tyrannus
let's
finally
get the
puts.
cat.
Tyrannus puts two and two together and just. Wait, is that why it's called Witchlight?
Yes.
Oh,
So you want to go steal the watch?
yes. Steal the watch. Eat it. No, don't eat it.
No, don't eat it.
Just steal it. All right.
Maybe I should steal it.
Yes, I think we should send the cat.
Send the child in. Send the dog baby in. Send the dog baby in.
Well then, take this, and I'm gonna guidance you.
Thank you.
I don't think Mr. Witch is the kind of person we should steal stuff from.
Well, too bad we're doing it anyways.
I
I'm
mean,
all for
maybe we
that,
could.
but
If you have a better idea,
I don't
I'm
think
all
he's the
ears.
one.
I mean, we could see if we find the Kinku first.
Yeah, I think that might be a better idea.
There's something off about that Kinku. I don't know who would want to hurt the carnival or witch or light. It concerns me.
Well, if they're gonna try and hurt them, I quite like them. I'm going to kill whoever tries to hurt Witch and Light
You need
in
to
their
calm
cool
down.
carnival. That may be true.
Killing.
Matter of fact, I want your weapons confiscated.
What? No,
All
wait.
allowed.
No, please. No, don't do that. Please, I won't.
All right. No trouble out of you then. He points a big,
Okay.
meaty sausage finger at you. No trouble.
No trouble, no trouble.
By the way, sir, how do you get one of those helmets?
I'd love to know as well.
This? I made it. Here.
Which one of us is he handing it to?
Who asked first?
What's the helmet
Kira?
into?
Gyra.
Yes.
He'll pass it off to you. There's more jack-o'-lanterns. He points off to the side of the staff area.
Pop it on my head.
Okay. Cos, he points to more jack-o'-lanterns off to the side.
I will go get one.
Okay, you make your way over. There's a
Dude, I
pile
want a
of
cool hat.
there's a pile of pumpkins that are all carved to the face of jack-o'-lanterns, and you make your way over. You find the perfect one. What do you do?
Can I modify it with the wood carver's tools?
You could.
I'm going to modify it into like the face of a demon or something like that.
All right, you pick it up, you begin to carve it. A couple of the other pumpkins start to look at, like the eyes move and they look at you. Fred!
I just
He got!
you killed him.
Stop it!
I'm so sorry. I did not know.
The pumpkin looks at you. Why you done this to me?
I'm so sorry. It was the bugbear. I swear he told me that these were free.
The pumpkin just
Right.
stares.
Wait,
The
someone
pumpkin
healed the
just stares
pumpkin.
blankly at you as the rest of the pumpkins also just stare blankly at you. And you hear giggling erupt from behind one of the wagons.
Who's back there?
You look over the wagon, you see several pixies just quickly dart off and disappear, laughing. They're just laughing hysterically.
I'll find you. You psychologically hurt my friend. Now I'll hurt you probably. Maybe.
Cause the
I'll
pumpkin.
find you.
Cause the pumpkin. is
Evie's
in your
laughing
hand.
like, you should have seen the look on your face.
Is Evie still up on Tyrannus' shoulders?
Oh,
Up-
absolutely.
Up to Evie.
Tyrannus looks up. No.
I like lean forward a little bit. What? It was funny.
It wasn't.
No sense of
Just a little
humor.
bit.
Cause you were
No
able
sense
to.
of humor.
Cause you were able to finish your helmet if you're not emotionally scarred. If you're not too emotionally scarred.
Can you have him take like 1d6 psychic damage?
I think I am emotionally scarred. I don't know about this anymore.
You can't bear to look
Steve
at the
would
pumpkin.
Learn about.
Come here. And like Kyra's gonna go over, hug him, and then put it on his head.
Haven't you learned about messing with pumpkins yet? Didn't you get turned into a rat last time?
I did. This is too much. I'm done with pumpkins.
Whatever.
Why did it take 2 times?
Hold out my wand. Like, does this help? Do you want to play with my wand?
Oh,
No,
I'm sorry.
uh,
Your wand, Evie,
What does it do?
you've spent enough time with the wand. You've spent a good hour like fiddling with the wand and playing with it enough to realize that it is magical, and you've identified its
Oh.
magical properties. If you attune to it, it gives you access to the dancing lights cantrip.
So it wasn't a stupid toy after all.
And just
Very cool.
and just a quick note, sometimes I will give common magic items that you can attune to for cantrip. Just give you access to cantrips. Those are fun to me. And if I do so, they require attunement, but they only require 1 attunement slot for all of them. So if you find multiple, it's still only 1 attunement slot.
I have
Lucky
a
you.
question.
So like a cantrip key ring. Go ahead.
So would the face paint that I got, would it be a one-time use?
Yes, yeah, your
Or
face
would that
paint's
be
a
one of
one-time
those
use.
magic items? Okay.
All right, what's everybody doing? The bugbear is like, the bugbear will tell you like, if you decide to steal the watch, we're gonna be hosting the crowning of the Witchlight monarch at the end of the carnival in a couple of hours. That would be a good time to swipe his pocket watch while he's on stage and while he's distracted during the celebration or during the crowning.
But he's up on stage in front of everyone.
No, he's not on stage. I misspoke.
Oh.
So
Okay.
maybe we should try and find the Kenku in between, and
Yeah, just a suggestion. You do you.
depending on how that goes, we can. If we don't find him in the next couple hours, then we can try and swipe the watch.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Works for me.
I'm in
Sarah
favor.
just taps the side of his head. Yeah.
Start with dragonflies.
Dragonfly, dragonfly, dragonfly.
The bugbear also tells you like, please don't let this get in the way of your fun here at the carnival.
I think that's already
Certainly
been
won't.
done.
I'm like, I'm still having fun, and I bop the wand, and it makes dancing lights.
Tyrannus grins and just goes, I threatened to kill pixies. I'm still having fun.
Jesus.
I will take your sword.
Hey, they hurt Cos.
I will take your sword.
No, they hurt. All right, okay. I won't hurt them. I don't even know where they went. Tyrannus is just lost over the fact that he can't hurt pixies that tried to hurt his friend. At least that's how he sees it.
Plus, you're gonna be okay. Here, have a drink. That'll fix it.
I don't want to drink.
Oh no!
No.
No!
Drink it now.
Come
I
on.
think we should go to the dragonflies and try to find the bird thing.
That's a good idea.
Take an inspiration,
Mark.
Cos.
I hold out
A
those left of my
guilty
cotton
inspiration.
candy. Do you want some?
Yes, please.
I give it to you.
You see the
Here.
pixies off in the distance. They seem really sad. Like maybe they've gone too far.
Tyrannus shouts over, see what you've done?
And they vanish. They like duck behind the wagons and vanish.
Yeah, that's right. Run away.
Haas is gonna take like really sad bites of the cotton candy.
This is really good.
Oh.
Oh man.
Do you want another one?
No, thanks.
Getting
I
all
think
of
I'm
them.
full.
Let's get you on that dragonfly, Harlow.
I love this. I love you. I love you.
Yeah, let's go to the dragonflies.
Gwendolyn, hello, I'm new. Welcome
has
to the
dra-
stream. We're playing
I'm
some
excited.
D&D. All right, you guys heading for the dragonflies?
Yes.
Yep.
No bubbles for anyone.
All right, you make your way
Almost like
past the
babies.
Calliope and the goblin that's standing next to the Calliope's like this pipe organ piano, and there's a monkey there just grinding away at it. And an old
Monkey
man
got
approaches you.
skills.
as you walk past and rattles his tin cup at you. He holds it up to whoever I picked on.
I'll toss in
Zap.
a
He holds it
silver.
up to Zap.
I just walk by him.
He just like follows you and then holds.
Ow!
He sees Vivek holding up a silver and holds it. He holds his tin cup up towards you.
Yeah, here you go.
You plop the silver into his cup and he dumps the silver piece down at your feet and then holds the cup back up to you. The monkey speaks as he does as the goblin holds the tin cup up to you. The monkey begins to sing. Spare a button, if you please. I'll sew it next to all of these. And he motions towards all these buttons on his coat. I offer nothing in its place besides a smile upon my face. The goblin starts to rattle the tin cup again.
Well, he asked so nicely. How could I refuse? I guess I'll reach over to my bag and snip off one of the
First
the
live stream.
buttons
Welcome, Gwen.
and toss it into the cup and hope I don't lose all my things now that I can't securely close my bag.
Can Tyrannus stop him from doing it? Like a wait.
Yeah,
Or is it too late?
you're good.
Tyrannus goes up. No, wait, I've got a solution. And he reaches into like a far back pocket and he pulls out like this, like a really nice button. It's got like sort of golden colored lines going over it. This also belonged to my father. I don't like it. It's ugly. And he puts it in the cup and also slips a gold piece in it with it.
Okay. Vivek, do you also put the button in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Generosity is its own virtue.
Okay.
Did threaten to kill a person. That's my apology.
The goblin smiles and dumps out the buttons next to the monkey and takes the gold piece and puts it in his pocket as the monkey grabs the buttons and finds a place on his coat for him, continuing to grind away at the calliope. Continuing onwards towards the Dragonfly rides. You guys have anything else for them? For them?
Nothing but my tears.
Tyrannus is like consoling Cos. Hey, dude, it's okay. That pumpkin was never real, anyways.
Not
It
really into
felt
D&D.
real.
We're just gonna
It
avoid.
may have.
We had pumpkin
This is
phobia
too
to
funny.
cause.
This is
Is that a thing?
No, just
It's good to-
1d6 psychic damage every time he thinks about pumpkins.
Not really into D&D.
Cannot
It's kind of like
we
40k.
move towards
Okay.
pumpkins?
Are you big into 40k, Gwendolyn? We were just talking about 40k
Every time,
earlier.
if he does, he takes psychic damage.
Do you
It's
play
alright,
Warhammer 40k? Because I have a
last time
question
you were
for you
trying
if
to
you
eat a
do,
pumpkin,
Gwendolyn.
you were turned into a mouse.
Oh,
Gwendolyn, I'm curious. What is the
It's
percentage
just pumpkins and not
of
and
time
not crosses fruit.
to play? All right,
mean,
like
not talk about
painting
pumpkins
miniatures
to cross
versus
ever
playing the
again.
actual game. What's the
Come on, we'll get you on the Dragonfly.
what's the
You
ratio?
had fun on those last time, didn't you?
What's the ratio of time between painting
Yes.
miniatures and actually playing the game? I'm curious.
because if you're dumb enough to convince yourself pumpkins don't exist, you'll be fine.
I have added pumpkin phobia to my character sheet.
Oh my god,
Oh my
it's real. It's
Oh man, can't wait for Halloween.
Pumpkin phobia.
Oh,
Can we add pumpkin phobia to like the official list for this Witchlight campaign for the other sessions? Pumpkin phobia is a real thing.
Might have to do that. So as you guys are making your way past the Calliope, I'm assuming you guys are done with the Calliope at this point.
Yes, we're done with the dancing monkey.
You see several children in face paint. One of them's got a butterfly, the other one's got a lion, and the two of them are arguing next to one of the stands about who gets the toy crown that their mother won as a prize at one of the games. As you make your way past the lost property, you see a displacer beast. Let's see. Does anybody have a
Sing
background
along.
with?
Oh my god, that's beautiful.
Does anybody have a background in Feywild? Actually,
I
yeah,
do.
you do. Fey Lost. Evie, roll me with advantage. Roll me an Arcana. Okay, you are familiar with Displacer Beast. They are traditionally evil. You've never seen a good one. You know they hate blink dogs, and they're used by the Unseelie Court, the bad guys within the Feywild, as evil pets, villainous monsters. This one does not appear so villainous. As a matter of fact, he appears to be watching over children who are sitting here playing in front of the lost property wagon.
Is he missing an eye?
I was gonna
What a-
say,
what a
I have
fantastic
a glass
question.
eye.
What a fantastic question.
Is
No,
it?
no, he's not missing an eye.
Oh. Tyrannus just shelter. Kitty!
Okay. As you approach the
Those
Displacer Beast,
wings are amazing.
those are beautiful. As you approach the Displacer Beast, he nods his head at you. Says, "Can I help you?" You see two boys that playing
Okay.
near the Displacer Beast. That little girl in the picture is like petting his head as he's talking to you.
Yeah. Is he talking to all of us or just Evie?
Tyrannus approached and he just says, "Hey, well, what can I do for you?"
Hey, can I help you?
No. Did you lose something?
I think we
He
lost.
taps his. We lost, Cos. He's afraid of pumpkins.
We did lose something.
Kenku.
We left him behind in the cantaloupe.
We lost a Kenku.
Aye.
That too.
Haven't seen a Kinku.
You haven't.
No. Also, Evie, Displacer Beasts don't normally speak.
I was wondering about that.
Tyrannus doesn't.
I'm gonna go
Yeah,
over
yeah.
and say hi.
All right, so as you approach, he puts his head into your chest and just rubs his ears on your arms. It's he's completely lost all sense when you approach.
We do the
Tyrannus.
You
kitty spoon thing.
start
I
licking
pet
your
him.
ear and stuff.
Aw. Cat.
This is too wholesome.
Tyrannus,
I show him my wings. I'm like, look, I have wings too.
Tyrannus,
Meow.
is trying to touch the cat. He's just cat, 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 cat.
My heart is melting.
Big cat.
He gives you a look and then goes back to the child. He begins to explain to you that that if children get lost in the carnival, he brings them here and watches over them till their parents find them. Also, he kind of acts as a daycare whenever parents want to drop their children off to go to a ride like the Mystery Mine or something. He can watch over them until they're done. And as he's explaining these things to you, the two boys that wandered off make their way into the lost property wagon. And one of them pulls out a spherical glass ball with a reflective surface. And he just pulls it out and he's like, "Whoa, this is cool." And Durlagon quickly looks back at the little boy and just suddenly rage just overcomes him. His face is his brow furrows and his mouth just has this really angry demeanor. And one of the tentacles on his back whips across to the wagon and snatches the glass orb out of the kid's hand. And Durlagon just yells at him, "No, don't touch that." And the little boy's eyes well up immediately. He starts crying and just takes off running. And Durlagon, you see the regret in his face from his overreaction. He reaches out towards the child as he runs away. You can just see the regret in his face. He's like, "What have I done?"
All right, sometimes the kids need a bit of hard love.
Please go find him. I have to watch these children. I can't leave. Will you please find the little
I'll
boy?
do it.
His name is Vero.
Tyrannus. Oh,
Vera.
Tyrann.
Don't you worry, we'll have a word
Tyrannus.
with him.
Thank you so much.
Tyrannus exclaims.
This
I'll find him.
he holds the ball up. He says, "This ball belonged to my child, and he was lost in the carnival some time ago."
Oh no.
Amelia.
You keep
My
that close
brother.
to you.
My brother
Say
got
again,
lost
Vivek.
once
Child can still
too.
be found?
Sorry, Vivek. What'd you say?
Is there any chance your child could still be found?
I hope so. I stay hopeful. People go missing in this carnival. It's unfortunate.
What
I have heard.
happened? How did he go missing? What happened?
I don't know. He just vanished.
Hey, Steely.
What's up, bud?
Could I roll a intelligence check to like see if Tyrannus can put like 2 and 2 together to think like, wait, maybe the owners are connected to this.
If you think your character would piece that together, no need to roll. But if you want to roll that for yourself to figure it out, by all means.
I'm gonna roll it.
I'm not gonna. make
He's
you roll.
stupid.
Go for it. All right. So he explains to you that he lost his child some time ago.
Oh.
And he tells you that people go missing within the carnival more often than is acceptable, and he has no idea why.
Tyrannus,
Well, I would say
Whispers to the
0
group.
is about as much as it's acceptable.
How long ago did your child go missing?
Last time the carnival was in town, so about 8 years.
wait, guys, what if the owners could be connected to this? Because didn't the bugbear say... Tyrannus rubs his temple. What did he say?
Or so like,
Someone help him
usher,
out.
like hand over the mouth.
Depend
Do we
on the
really want to piss off the displacer beast?
depend on the
Have him
minifigure.
run through and murk the owners? Probably
More
bad.
painting, but the games can last a long
Oh.
time. The painting miniatures seems really relaxed.
Though an angry displacer beast with butterfly wings is amusing.
That would
Well,
be funny.
absolutely. But I don't think we want to see that massacre.
No.
Like you
prob-
turn around and it just busts through a window and it's just wings and it rears up. Oh my god.
So, we'll go find that. We'll go find that kid for you. Don't worry about it. Just look after these little ones, eh?
Before I walk away, what was your child's name?
Star.
Pretty name.
That is a pretty name.
I can see those if I look up.
Can I roll a perception check or like a survival check to see if I can track where the boy went?
Ooh, yeah. Roll a. I like survival. Go for that. You see some little kid tracks in the grass. 14. Let me check my DC. 14 looks good. He looks like he's made his way towards the carousel.
Guys, I found
How's the
his
game
tracks.
been so far,
Come on.
Steely? How's Invictus doing? Dude, this
Before
one's
we
been
go,
really fun. I mean, I'm really into this one. Like, the
found
players
this
are really into it. I'm really
pumpkin
into it.
helmet over there, and he like throws it on the ground. and
Invictus
just,
is like really into it.
and then
as
quickly
well.
walks
He's
away.
like-
Oh no. Gosh, don't look. Don't look.
He's been okay. All right. You guys are at a fork in the road. Do you veer left towards the carousel or straight towards the dragonflies?
Dragonfly.
No. We gotta find that kid first.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
It'll be easier to
That's-
find the kid quickly and then do the dragonflies, I think.
All right, fine. We can find the kid first. Tyrannus sighs.
I mean, if you want to jump on the dragonflies and go look, we can go for the kid.
Let's do it. That sounds smart.
Eye in the sky.
Yes, correct.
Just don't forget, you're looking for a Kenku.
And a child.
No, we know where the child's over there.
Yeah,
Pointing at the carousel.
yeah. Just look for the Kenku.
Okay. All right, we can look for the Kenku.
All right. What's everybody doing? Some going left, some going right. Is the party splitting?
Party is splitting.
Apparently.
I'll go and attempt to find Vero.
Okay.
Tyrannus wants the dragonfly.
I'm
Going
definitely.
towards the carousel.
Yeah, I'm going towards the carousel because I really want to help the displaced beast.
All right. So it looks
I'm
like,
like,
a majority
kitty,
of you are
lost
going.
kitty.
Looks like a
Tyrannus has
majority of you.
been.
Go ahead,
Tyrannus
Tyrannus.
has been. He's been been bullied into going to the carousel because peer pressure is a thing. He was peer pressure into doing it because he's stupid.
Bullied even. All right. So everybody's going to the carousel.
No.
Good, because we need everybody for
No,
that.
he's just dumb. He's like
He just got
works into his head
distracted.
that just they're working me into this. I can, and then he just goes with them anyways. Yeah.
Okay, you guys make your way over to the carousel, following the tracks to a wagon, and you see a centaur manning the a female centaur that's in charge of the carousel.
Butterfly.
Did that pop up for you guys?
Yep.
Yeah, it popped up.
She looks so
I got it.
sad.
She
She
does
does.
look
Diana
sad.
She
Cloppington.
okay?
She looks sad in character, even. As you guys approach, she's got her arms crossed like that. She's got a sad look on her face. You see the carousel off to the side. Wooden unicorns stand motionless on this circular wooden platform.
Are you alright, love?
Just walks up to the lady and just goes, "Okay."
There. I know it. I know they seem convincing. But those aren't real horses. They're not actually harmed.
I thought you were about to say
Oh my
pumpkins.
God. Those are real.
She says, I know they're not real horses. That's not why I'm upset.
Why are you
Oh,
upset?
what's got you so down?
It's the pumpkins, isn't it?
Boss, shut up.
She gives you a funny look.
Cass, let's just say he
He's
murdered a
traumatized.
pumpkin and it gave him psychological horror.
It's traumatized.
He-
This
That's
party
what we-
could be wandering through the woods, murdering bandits and wild animals, but man, one pumpkin that's that might be intelligent.
Like if
Sorry
if a
for
bad guy
life.
just has a bad guy could just chuck a pumpkin at Cass and he'd be out of the fight. He'd just be sitting on the ground weeping.
Green
Can you
Goblin.
blame the man?
Green guy.
All right, all right.
Is
All right.
that
Back to the centaur. She tells you that I just made a bad deal with the wrong people, and now I'm paying for it.
What do you mean
What?
bad deal with the wrong people? What's wrong? Sorry, it'll be between just you and me.
Well, there's a group of she starts like coughing violently
Hey, whoa,
into
whoa.
her hand. There's a group of
Tyrant.
like
It's
just
alright.
this
You can't
violent
tell me
cough.
who they are.
Tyrannus steadies her, putting a hand on her shoulder. Are you alright?
She slowly moves her hand away from her mouth, revealing maple syrup, sticky maple syrup all between her fingers. She wipes
my
the syrup from
God.
her mouth. She says, I can't tell you.
Why?
A curse
A curse?
I'm going to cast detect thoughts
Oh,
and see whatever she has going on. Surface level thoughts.
Ooh,
good. That's smart.
ooh, that's interesting. Surface
Clever
thoughts.
solution.
I will say it is totally fair game if the curse makes this unreadable, but I figure it's worth a shot.
I mean, I really like this. I'm going to give you some of the information, but not all of it. You see three. Actually, I know exactly what I'm giving you. You see 3 hags making a deal with this centaur, but she's not a centaur. You see her in a human form with her horse. You learn that she is not, in fact, a centaur, but has been cursed, has been merged into her horse by a group of hags.
Oh, it feels so bad.
Oh, my
And if I can find a handout for the hags, I will show it so you
That
can
poor
get a look,
lady.
so you can actually see what they look like.
I wonder what being forced into becoming a centaur is like.
Not
You just
good.
like it's just like that.
You just wake up. You wake up one morning and instead of legs, you just have hooves. Just
They have to feed all three of their stomachs, don't they? They get like
yeah.
they get like the human one, and then they also have to eat grass as well.
Well, still they?
You bring up a interesting question. You are unsure. That is way beyond the scope of detect thoughts.
Very true. Very true.
All right, so I'm going to reveal what the 3 hags look like. You also get their names.
Oh. Ooh. Oh. Oh God.
And those of you that have
This is
played,
giving me risk.
those of you that played Saltmarsh, this is Granny Nightshade.
Oh. This is giving me
God, when you
Resident
say
Evil
you made a
vibes, I'm gonna be
bad
honest.
deal with the wrong people,
She nods.
that is an understatement.
How do you make a bad deal with a hag?
Any deal you make with a deal,
The better question is, how do you make a good deal with a hag?
you don't.
Well, all right. We won't press. Obviously, there are subjects that are not for
Where are the
conversation
hags?
here.
She tells you if you can learn the names of the unicorns, you will earn their trust, and they will tell you more. She hands you a bucket of
Wait.
golden paint and points towards the carousel.
The
Ernest,
names of the unicorns.
Wait, unicorns are real? My
Say no
mother
more.
used to.
She points at the carousel again. I'm gonna head out.
Okay.
Hope you have a fun game.
Unicorns in the carousel.
Nice game. Say hi
Are
to your friends.
I didn't know unicorns
You take it
were
easy,
real.
Gwendolyn. Appreciate you coming by. Hey, Richie, what's
How
up?
did you not know unicorns were real?
I live in a draconic society. We do not care for horses. I didn't know they were
Hey,
real.
not in front of the centaur.
I'm a human.
Sorry. Oh,
That's
I didn't know magic horses with ice cream cones on their heads were real. Does ice cream exist in 5e?
Yeah. Why not?
Oh, never mind. Then my phrase still stands.
I mean, you might not know about it. It's up to you. She points towards
Hey, does.
the unicorns and says, if you learn their names, you will earn their trust, and they can tell you more. And she hands you a clay pot of gold paint and some paintbrushes.
say no more. We are on the job.
Look at the unicorns. Is there anything about them that's interesting?
Okay. You approach the wooden unicorns. They stand motionless on this circular platform. There are a total of 8 unicorns. They're broken up into 4 pairs. You approach the first pair, Evie, and you see a name tag on each of them. The first unicorn of the first pair is named Fortune. The second one's name is blanked out. You see the letter B and 3 spaces following it.
Fortune baby.
It's the opposite of fortune. Bane, perhaps?
How about the next pair?
The next pair, one of the unicorns is named the first one. I always type fortune lowercase. The first one, PR, and then 3 empty spaces. The second one is named Fall.
I might know
You
this
wouldn't
one.
happen to be Pride, would you?
The unicorn does not respond.
I'll go ahead and
Pride.
pull out a quill and some ink and write IDE in the blanks.
The unicorn gave you a paint bucket. The name
yeah.
tag is black with gold lettering, and she gave you a bucket.
I
of gold
completely
paint.
forgot about the paint. I will use the paint.
You scribble in pride in the name, and the name tag starts to glow.
Well, isn't that something? On to the next one.
The next
Yeah.
one, the name tag. The first one's name is Stone. And the second one's name, M blank blank S. Those are supposed to be underscores, but you get the idea.
Iris looks, thanks, and goes, Stone Mass.
Josh
Moss.
Mitchell, I love all your content. It really gets me inspired to create. Glad to hear it, bud. What have you
Moss
created
is a
recently? Let me know.
possibility. Would you like to
Yes.
do the honors? Write it in.
Yeah. He writes it in on the horse Stone Moss.
Moss? You scribble
Yes,
in the
Moss.
word Moss,
M-O-S-S.
and the name
Mhm.
plate, the name tag starts to glow.
Oh my god, I did something.
Bold.
Yes.
The first one's name's Bold.
Yes.
Ooh,
So
very
proud of
good.
myself.
Is anyone typing?
Would you
in-
like
or,
to do
typing
the
in?
honors? Write in the name
I
tag.
would. BOLD in gold lettering.
The name tag starts to glow. There is one last pair of unicorns.
Well, no point stopping here. What do we have for the last set?
The last one, one of them is named Stitch, and the other one, blank blank, in blank.
Lilo doesn't fit.
Going to... Yeah, oh. That would be a good... That would be smart, though. You should...
I'm gonna guess mend. I'll
That would be a good guess.
I'll go ahead and paint in the MEND.
The gold paint just sort of drips along the name tag.
Oh.
It does not glow like the previous ones.
Huh.
It didn't work.
I'll smear it off and try this one again.
But yeah, prestidigitation.
Yeah, you're able to wipe it off before it dries. No problem.
I have the brush.
Zap, it looks like you have an idea.
9 and INE.
The name
Go ahead
tag
and
starts
write
to
it
glow.
down.
It worked.
How'd you guess
Very
that?
nice.
Have you never heard of these sayings before?
Not the last one.
A stitch in time saves 9.
Correct. Fortune favors the bold. A rolling stone gathers no moss. Pride goes before the fall, and a stitch in time saves 9. Well done. Tuesday was completely stumped by this one. I like
First
telling,
one got me for a bit.
I like telling everyone that because like when after Tuesday I was like I might need to change. This might be too hard, but everybody else has been like eventually figure like nobody's been like boom got it, but they've always eventually figured it out. So Tuesday, don't tell them I said this. Tuesday's a bunch of dummies.
Tuesday's probably watching this right now.
I know that. I see one of them in the chat now. That's why I said that.
Tuesday.
Rip Tuesday. We love you.
All right. The last name tag starts to glow, and the unicorns come to life, and the carousel starts to spin.
Well,
Can I see Vivo?
I'll climb on.
Vero picks his head from behind the centaur's wagon near the carousel.
On the car. You want to jump on the carousel, bud?
He slowly approaches you and holds his hand out. He wants you to walk him to it.
I'll do it. I'll walk him to it. It's alright. I'll like plop him on one of the unicorns, lift him up.
Can the horses even support Tyrannus?
They can.
Okay. I climb on stone moss then.
I'm gonna put Vivo on bold.
Okay. Something fell off my. Tuesday's clapping at me. What was I about to say? Sorry, I got distracted. Something fell off my desk. Who is everybody getting on the carousel? Anybody staying behind or staying off of it?
Get on.
Yep, on it.
I'm getting on
You don't
after
get your cringe.
All right. Those of you that ride the carousel, the unicorns whisper to you telepathically, revealing information about the hags, which you guys previously uncovered. Or the hags that you learned of earlier. Their coven is known as the Hourglass Coven. Let's see. Somebody roll me an Arcana. Besides Evie, you already got your knowledge roll.
I'll roll.
Go for it.
I've got a little go for it.
One person.
Doing it. Where is it? Okay.
DC 10. You know that hags form a coven in order to become more powerful. They're usually reluctant to do so because they hate each other, but they do acknowledge that they are the power that comes from forming a coven. And these three are no exception. These go by the Hourglass Coven.
All I know is that they're strong.
You learn that Zybilna, the Archfey of Prismere, is frozen in time. But you don't know why.
It reminds me of a specific demon lord.
The three hags have seized control of Zybilna's domain, Prismere, and have split it among them. And together these hags form the Hourglass Coven. You learn their names, which I've already mentioned.
So.
And you also learn the names of their realms, their splinter realms. Again, they split up Prismere into three parts: Hither, Thither, and Yon. Present, past, future.
I'm gonna start writing all of this down on a piece of paper, and as soon as I get the chance, I'm gonna send it off to our man back in Fendola. Let him know what's going on.
Okay.
The plot thickens.
Well,
It sounds like our good lady is in need of assistance. Now, I
Sounds
know
like it.
we've all been enjoying the carnival, but I think we have work to do.
Enjoying is a relative term.
Don't you worry. With time, all scars heal.
hey Vivo, do you think you can go back to the what was his name?
Durlagon.
Durlagon. He's really worried about you, and he's really sorry about what happened.
Okay. The little
Don't worry.
boy like wobbles like children, you know, they kind of wobble because they don't know how to control their body. Fully, they just kind of like wobbles through the grass like falls to the ground, gets back up, wobbles further, makes his way over to the lost property.
All right. So we got Vero. Now we need to. We know about what's happened to our little friend's patron. Do you think that potentially that the Kenku has something to do with this, or might know something about this?
Maybe. You might be right.
Maybe.
What about the owners? They might.
Oh, I can almost guarantee they will.
Tyrannus like rubs his hands together. I'm getting a plan.
I don't want to hurt him.
Oh,
Not yet, at least.
Before he
We're not
gets
gonna-
stabby, do we want to go look
Oh.
for the Kenku?
Yes, please.
we won't hurt
Agreed.
him yet. Not physically, at least. I will make insults about his mother.
So what do you do?
And so I think we're going to the Dragonflies to find that
Yep.
damn Kenku.
I think so too.
Stupid Kenku.
All agreed.
All right, you cross this little road. You cross the road over to the Dragonfly rides. And on the way over, you see a small wooden sign with the picture of a pixie painted on the sign. And as you pass by it, the pixie comes to life. The painting of the pixie comes to life. It says, "I hope you're enjoying your stay at the Witchlight Carnival." And then goes back to being a painting.
I love this pose.
Me too, except. Never mind. Never mind.
The Dragonfly rides. You have been here before. Northwind is still here, manning the operation with his awakened squirrel, Red.
Hey, Northwind. Hey, Red.
The treant sapperling waves at you, and the squirrel darts across one of the branches. It says, "Squeak, squeaker, squeakin'. Welcome back. Did you guys want to ride a dragonfly?"
We might need to take them for a little bit longer than a ride. We're looking for someone. Like can't seem to find the lost property, so we got to go over and see if we can see them from up there. Is that all right?
Absolutely. One punch of the ticket.
Oh.
That's more than fair.
And I think it over.
All right.
Mr. Tree Man. Tyrannus pipes up. Mr.
The treant
Tree
smiles
Man.
at you.
Have you seen a Kenku anywhere? Just asking before we get on.
Northwind, the treant, tells you, I have not. And
Never mind
Red
that.
says,
He hands up his ticket.
Red says, "Squeak, squeaker, we have not."
All right. I hand him my ticket.
Red stamps your ticket. And you are given a those of you that want your ticket stamp, the red does so and gives you a dragonfly. The dragonfly flies a figure 8 around the carnival unless you attempt an animal handling roll to gain control of your dragonfly.
I'm gonna guidance my animal handling roll if that's all right.
Yes, sir.
Didn't go well for me last time.
I'm just gonna see.
You
how
don't
this
need
goes.
it.
All right, roll away.
I
Oh my
don't need it.
gosh.
Oh wow.
Kara is an ace pilot this time around.
Yeah, no.
Dragonfly is now a jet fighter. Oh, I'll roll too. Hold on, I'll roll. I forgot to do that. Hold on.
Evie's like, eek!
Oh, I rolled a net 22.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
You guys are like the squadron.
And then there's
Yeah, we
me,
don't have
who's
to-
apparently
There's
like
Evie.
hanging on for dear life.
I can hear Highway to the Danger Zone playing.
Like a cat in a tree. It's like,
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Tails all puffed up.
All right, anybody else?
Staying on the
Get
ground.
on, roll.
Staying on the
Get
ground,
on.
Zap? Okay. You good, Zap? Been kind of
Just
quiet
a
over
12 for me.
Yep, I'm good.
Okay.
I don't want to fly on a dragonfly.
All right, I got you. All right, those of you that have gained control of your dragonfly, roll me an investigation with advantage. Those of you that are cats stuck in a tree, roll a
I'm not a cat stuck in a tree.
roll an investigation without advantage.
And I still have my guidance.
Sorry, was it 12?
Oh my gosh!
That's one.
Look at that.
Ah,
What is that, like 3 in a row? 3 in a row? Almost 3 in a row?
All right.
Pretty much.
Evie is acting as the spotter. Evie, you see the kinku behind the big top working its way over to the Silver Song Lake. Sort of moving like this towards the lake. And there's a
I
crowd of
point-
people
Guys!
forming right here.
guys,
What
over
is it?
there.
You see him?
Yeah, and I'm pointing. Take the dragonfly.
Oh.
See
Let's
her
go.
pointing?
I pull out my greatsword and use it like a lance and just charge at the Kenku.
Oh, I'm sorry, Koss.
No!
Koss, you got a 14? I believe
Oh,
14 was the
Don't
DC.
worry, I won't kill him. Don't worry, I won't kill him. I'll hit him.
Koss,
got a
you have
much-
control of your dragonfly.
What?
Oh, how high are
Why
we up in the air?
sword?
By default, we'll say 50 feet, but if you have control, it's up to you.
Can I jump off of the dragonfly and land on the Kenku?
Ooh, I
That
like
was
that. I'll
also
get back
my
to you
plan.
while the party's deciding.
That was also my plan.
All right. All right.
That
The
was going to be
squadron.
my plan.
Okay, the whole squadron is flying overhead towards
Except for
We're gonna
me.
jump up.
the Silver Song Lake.
Jump, I'm stealing shoes.
Evie, it will take you a second to reach over there. So the path of yours is going to look like this. You're gonna move like this, and then figure 8 around.
Okay.
So you could jump off here at the center at the intersection and then kind of walk over, or you can wait until it circles around and then hop over there.
I will stay up in the air with the assumption that it will help me keep an eye on the Kenku
Okay.
in the
sure.
meantime, so he doesn't get away.
All right. Ace Squadron moving in on the Silver Song Lake. Parachuting in onto the Kinku. What's the plan? Lay it out for me. Jump off the dragonflies and then what?
Tackle the Kenku.
Tackle
I
the
think
Kinku.
I'm going to elbow drop him.
Elbow drop from the sky. Okay.
Hey,
we're
I'm
gonna
not killing him.
we're gonna rule a
As
cool
long as
this
it's
one.
rolling
You guys are
20.
gonna fly low and jump. And take no fall. Actually, we'll do an acrobatics to avoid the fall damage. We'll keep it. So an acrobatics check to jump off of your dragonfly and tackle the Kinku to the ground.
Oh, hold on.
Those of you that fail, we'll make it a DC 10. Those of you that fail are going to take a D6 falling damage, but still gain
Swag.
control of the Kinku.
Do I
We've all
make it?
got above 10.
Epic.
Looks like all of you got it. All right, Ace Squadron. Jump down on top of the Kinku and gain control of him before it can say a word. You notice here, like the crowd of people are all looking at you at this point. There's a crowd forming around the lake shore. Off in the lake shore, there is a large clamshell, and within the clamshell that would be the pearl is a large fish bowl. And inside that fish bowl is a mermaid singing a lovely song. The song is not interrupted by your descent onto the Kinku, but the crowd does kind of stop and look at you for a moment.
Witchlight security, nothing to see here.
Oh, I love it.
We're totally security. We're not going to steal the shoes.
Drops them from the sky. Security, nothing to see here.
He just gets elbow dropped by like a dragonborn.
Here we go.
No, nothing's wrong. He's been doing naughty things, and we're. Oh,
damn.
That's cool.
whoa, jar lady.
Jar lady, that's right. So the mermaid continues to sing. The crowd just is kind of looking at you as you like wrangle this Kinku in. So you guys, all three of you, managed to gain control of this Kinku. I'm not even going to have you roll. There's three of you. This Kinku's got nowhere to go. You guys got the drop on him from freaking dragonflies. So this Kinku is now under your control. What do you do?
Intimidation to make him talk.
Oh, I can roll. I can do that. I have high intimidation, I think.
Koss has got it. Koss, roll an
All
intimidation.
right.
Tyrannus is helping, so you get advantage.
While you're doing that, I'll be
Epic.
tying them up. I have a rope.
All right, so how are you intimidating? You just describe it to me. Get in his face, yell at him, threatening to pluck his feathers. What are you doing?
I'm gonna pull out my axe and put it up to his throat and it's like, tell me everything you know. Where are these missing people? Or I'll throw you in the lake.
The Kinku tilts its head back and like raises its arms in surrender.
No.
And says, I don't know anything about any missing people.
Pass.
Why are you trying to ruin the carnival?
It's his eyes squint as he looks at you, Kira. Because Witch and Light need to pay for what they've done.
What have they done?
The Kinku squawks and says, stand by. By the way, while I'm looking this up, Vivek, you've spent some time in Waterdeep. You've met a Kinku before. You've never met one that was able to talk like this. Usually they mimic other sounds and they kind of, you ever seen Bumblebee in Transformers? How they just kind of pull sounds from everywhere to form their sentences?
My God, Bumblebee.
This one is able to just speak clearly. That is uncommon for a Kinku. So the
I'll
Kinkus
have to be sure to ask him some questions for a cultural exchange piece after we're done with our business here.
Okay. The Kinku squawks and begins to say in Mr. Light's voice, someone's going to find out about this. They'll shut us down. And in Witch's voice, you hear, we agreed to this pact. Our hands were forced, but our eyes are open. We let the Hourglass Coven take what it wants, and in return, we stay in business. That's what you want, right? And the Kinku stops and looks at you.
Oh
My
no.
goodness.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, the
What so no mean?
Hourglass Coven.
That's not good.
What does oh no mean? Tyrannus is just having a panic.
It means that, do you know those three witches that took over the Fey area that we're supposed to be they're also the reason that these two own this damn carnival.
Tyrannus just swears loudly. I was right.
Keep it down. We don't want to.
Sorry.
Listen, what's your name?
Tyrannus.
I'm asking the canker. I know your name.
Oh.
The Kinku says Kettlesteam. Did I give you the handout for Kettlesteam? Give me 1 second.
I think you did.
I didn't
now.
get a handout. Yeah, I didn't get a handout. Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh my god. Bird.
All right, Kettlestein. Listen, we have to figure out how to stop them. What do you have any ideas?
Kettlestein looks at you and tells you, what does he say? He says, I've been trying to bring this carnival down little by little, but it's hard to do solo. I figure if I cause enough trouble, they'll tell us, they'll speak, they'll admit what they've done.
What if we got you on stage during the crowning of the Witchlight and got you to repeat to us and repeat to everyone what they did?
Tyrannus. Oh,
But the people
Tyrannus.
don't know who the Hourglass Coven is.
Yeah, but they know. Do they know that they're the reason that people are disappearing?
No, it won't be enough. You won't be able to
Maybe
turn the crowd
it'll
against
lure them
with this.
here. It might lure them here and we can kill them. Probably.
I think
not?
we need to have a.
The Coven! We're not murdering the owners, we're murdering the Coven.
How
Eggs are
would-
bad.
That means we have to get into the wilds. We're
Well,
not-
they might come out of the wilds.
they're not
we can
going to come
lure
out
them.
of the wild. There's no reason for a coven to come here.
You don't know that.
Killing people, then they are coming here, right?
People are
I
coming
don't
to
know.
Van.
We could use a child decoy.
We could what now?
We could. Just the way you said. Hold on. Okay. We could use a child. Like, does anyone have one of those, Tyrannus wiggles his fingers, one of those spell thingies that can make a mirror image of someone? We could use that on a child and lure the Coven out. Probably. I
Kettlestein
don't
tells
know.
you that the Coven sends agents to kidnap people. They don't come themselves.
Oh, what if we kidnapped an agent? We could try that.
If you find one.
You make a good point, little bird man.
I think our next order of business is to have a nice friendly chat with Misters Witch and Light, don't you think?
Yes, don't worry. I'll be watching them the entire time. And if they try to do anything, I will punch them. Probably. I don't know.
Evie, do you think you can do us a favor? While we get them talking, steal his pocket watch.
That I can definitely do.
Why don't
True,
you
what
take?
time is it?
All right. Kettlestein, can you stay out of sight and find somewhere where we can meet up with you afterwards?
I'll meet you at the crowning of the Witchlight Monarch.
Excellent.
Hey, Kettle.
What is the crowning of? What happens at the crowning?
It's the
think
final
it's in the
event
name.
before the carnival closes. Mr. Light uses his wand to determine who is the Witchlight Monarch, who brought the most joy to the carnival. They crown the monarch, and then the carnival closes for the night.
Hey, if this were a
We
normal
want to-
thing,
Do
I
we
would-
want to wait until after the crowning and then talk to them? And I can steal his watch during that? Or do we want to just go talk to him right now?
Well, we wouldn't want to interrupt the show now, would we? I think if you can take advantage of the opportunity that good Sir Burley proposed to acquire Mr. Witch's watch, that'll leave us in the best position to have a nice, friendly post-crowning chat.
When you say friendly,
I agree.
mean?
I mean, no slashing.
He's talking about blackmail.
Well, I
Perish
can.
the thought. But now
Yeah.
that you've brought it up, maybe that would be effective.
I could hit. I'm strong. I could hit him.
No, we need something that's gonna ruin their reputation.
I could make them walk out naked.
That
All the crowd.
Definitely do not do that. Do not. I will hit you. I'm not afraid of whacking you if you try that.
Okay.
Whacking him.
Point made.
Like hit him or.
Like with a warhammer.
He's
He walks out naked. He's naked. Dunk. All right. Kettle Stream. Do you think? What if we got Butch on our side?
Grabbing a drink. Be right back.
What if we went and got Butch? Because he doesn't seem to like what's going on. If we got Kettlestream to convince him, then he might even let us into the tent after,
We solve this, and none of us die. One of you owes me cotton candy. I don't know who, but I'm just saying one of you owes me cotton candy.
Not fair.
Is this clear?
That's fair.
Okay. No one die.
The contract is sealed.
So I think. Does anyone have any other ideas?
Other than just straight up murder? No.
I've got one.
Boss, what you got for me?
So, y'all know that paint I got from the weird undead thing at the carnival games, yes?
What
Yeah.
undead thing?
Go.
The greatest man on the planet.
Yes.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Is there
I'm
a
gonna worry
possibility
about it.
that we could use this face paint to make one of us look like one of the Mr. Light or Mr. Witch? And
I'm way too
perhaps,
tall. I would never fit in.
perhaps use that disguise as a means of blackmail or something like that, a means of gathering information.
What if we?
Yeah. Do
No,
not be the clown.
You're right, but I think I've got it. What if we managed to kidnap Mr. Light?
I
then
wouldn't
use
kidnap
the
him.
face-
He seems.
No, just listen for a second. Then
Okay.
used the face paint
What the hell is my party
to
doing?
become Mr. Light, and then use Kettlestream's voice to tell everyone, as Mr. Light, what happened.
That sounds perfect.
And I think going for Mr. White would be better.
Kettlesteam
I'm
says
kind
if
of
we
scared of that stupid clown.
Kettlesteam says if we threaten to ruin the carnival, that should be enough to get them talking.
Okay.
If we tell them what we're gonna do, that should be enough.
All right.
Wait.
mean-
How do we know Kettlesteam isn't lying?
Can I insight check Kettlesteam?
You cannot tell if Kettlesteam is lying, but
But he
Kettlesteam,
did give us
you-
proof.
Crowman, how do we know you're not lying?
He did
the
give us proof.
the mimicry is hard to fake.
Eh,
Like he'd need to either convince Mr. Light to say that, or have someone who sounds exactly like Mr. Light also say that.
In
Which would be quite difficult.
Yeah.
Like, that's a lot of effort to go to.
So because the what was the displacer beast name?
Durlagron?
Yes, lost their child. Do we want to include them in the loop here? They
think
might
so.
be beneficial on our side,
I think so.
or they may go crazy murder spree. Hunter.
Well,
no,
Also,
no, I'm the only one that's going to be doing that.
You're
Maybe.
not murdering anyone. We've gone over this.
Fine, I'm only joking. Jeez.
Well, I can't tell. Every third word out of your mouth is murder. I can't tell which one's genuine and which ones ain't.
That's he like completely ignores your sarcasm. That's not true. If every third word out of my mouth was murder, I'd be going, I like murder. I like murder.
Kettle's team quickly interrupts. The crowning will be starting soon.
Well, let's get going.
What's the plan?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think we're gonna.
The,
No, please.
We kidnap Mr. White and not the clown.
Am I still
No.
trying to steal the watch?
Yes.
I think we're
Absolutely.
gonna confront them before the crowning starts, right?
Yeah, we could try and confront them.
And if that doesn't work, we can go with the other plan.
I
Yeah,
thought
we'll
we
be
were
at my
confronting
best.
after.
I promise
Stealing
you
a
all, I
watch
will
would
be on
be
my
harder.
best behavior. I will not threaten to kill either of them, and the whole time we are there, I promise.
All right. I'll make a deal
I'm
with.
standing very close to you.
Ooh, I like deals.
"Ah."
I'll make a deal. If I start whistling, you murder him.
Oh, gladly. He cracks his knuckles.
All right.
I just happened to see you guys walking into the
Let's
big top
do it.
follow you because I have no idea where you were.
You were able to follow them, Zap, in the air, and you saw them dive bomb the king.
I'll drive.
You can
You saw
arrive.
me look terrified.
You can arrive when you see fit. Also, you can as well, Evie.
All right. And I think we will enter at that point.
All right, you go into the big top. It's still got some time left. It's pretty sparse in here. Not a whole lot of people in the stands. The lights are still lit. The stage is empty. There's a few carnies here, just kind of cleaning up a bit. You see two carnies on guard. That lead into guarding the tent flap leading into the dressing room, which you guys passed through with Burley earlier.
Do we still have Kettlestream with us?
Kettlestream is Kettlestream uses disguise self to disguise himself as a generic looking human male.
Dude.
I was gonna pretend like we're capturing him and bringing him in.
Oh, yeah,
that's
that could-
slick. Okay, yeah, he'll play along with that.
Yeah, cool.
Can I carry him? Can I carry him?
Sure, go ahead.
All right.
Swoop Kettlestream up and just whisper him, don't worry, this is for the act. I won't kill you.
We found the
promise.
troublemaker.
Kettlestein pretends to be unconscious, just kind of like dead weight over your shoulder, and Tyrannus. You approach and say, "Found the troublemaker." The two carnies like part, like they clap, like, "Oh, thank goodness that's over." They move out of the way and let you pass. Mr. Witch and Mr. Light are gonna be so pleased.
Well, fingers crossed.
No.
Yeah. Get this piece of garbage to them, please. Oh my gosh,
Let's go.
scum of the earth, and you feel the Kinku tense up a bit on your shoulder.
Yeah, this Kenku, really bad. He's really bad.
You feel a tight grip.
Sorry, Kenku.
You feel a tight grip on you.
All right, just whisper, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You pass through the dressing room and to the wagon area that you were at before. Mr. Witch and Mr. Light are making their way out of the wagon. Mr. Witch pulls his pocket watch out of his pocket. Evie, you get a good look at the pocket as he pulls it out, checks the time, closes it, and slides it back into the pocket. You get a really good look at which pocket it is. You do see that it's connected to a chain, though.
Okay.
The wheels start to turn a bit, possibly a pair of scissors. Thieves' tools could possibly break that chain, but that will be an obstacle. Yeah, the two of them make their way out of the wagon as you guys are walking through the dressing room, and you see them.
You might want to sit down for this.
We found him.
Oh, thank goodness!
And I
And
just,
like
like-
Mr. Light
And
claps
I
his
just chuck
hands.
and I just chunk.
All right,
I whispered quickly, sorry.
The Kinku plummets to the ground, makes a loud thump, and doesn't move. You hear a very subtle groan from the lump. Mr. Witch and Light do not notice the groan. They walk up.
I'm
So
sorry, Kanku.
you two might want to get back in the car. We've got some things to talk about.
Unfortunately, the crowning of the monarch starts very soon.
You've got time. Hey, Kettlestream, you want to mind telling them what you told us?
Kettlestream like slowly gets up, dusts himself off, gives you a dirty look.
I'm sorry.
Tyrannus, and then mimics the same conversation that he mimicked to you. And Mr. Light just kind of like sweating in a bit of a panic. Oh my! You heard that, did you? Listen, there's a lot of moving parts here, right? It's not what it looks like.
Well, I do know that those three have cursed our anonymous benefactor's patron, and that they also turned a poor woman into a centaur.
Horse, no, she was fused with her horse. I'm very stupid.
So you might want to sit down.
They look around for a place to sit. Well,
There are no chairs. You must sit upon the ground.
the Witch and Light just kind of look at each other. Roll an intimidation, I guess.
Okay, I can do it.
Who said sit down? Kira?
Me, I did.
That was Kyra. Kyra isn't particularly
Kira,
intimidating.
roll it. Isn't into okay. Yeah, Invictus, go ahead.
Oh,
Well, never mind. Nat 20.
Oh, thanks.
They
Never mind, I'm
they're
not rolling.
they're sweating. They're sweaty a bit, and they like sort of find a lump, sit down.
Now,
Sit on the floor.
if you two ain't careful, we're gonna ruin this entire carnival.
But
I don't want
please,
to do that.
please, no, not the
I don't
corn.
want to do that. I don't. It's a lovely place with a lot of lovely people. But you kidnapped your daycare worker's son.
What?
That displacer beast, their son's gone.
The
Now,
two of
who
them
do you
look at
think
each other. We didn't. I swear.
Well, if you
Did
didn't,
you know he was missing?
Mr. Witch shakes his head no. Mm-mm.
did you guys even pay attention? People are going missing in this carnival, and it's on you. Because you're the ones who made this terrible deal with those horrible people.
You
Yeah, we
made
know
a
all of
bad
this.
deal with old woman.
Mr. Light's like, listen, we don't want to lose our carnival.
You made a
So
deal
you-
with old woman.
You're gonna lose your carnival anyway when people find out that how many kids have gone missing. That you're turning your workers into centaurs and displacer beasts, and their children are gone. You're gonna
Poor
lose this
kitty.
anyway.
They both shrug their shoulders. There's nothing we can do.
There is.
Our hands are tied.
Untie them.
Why
We
don't you
can't.
tell us exactly what this deal you made contains?
We can't. There
You
are
know, I
forces
thought
at
that might
work
be the
on the
case.
other side that are beyond our control. What's
Give up
lost
your
is
damn
lost.
Well, I'll go to the other side and I'll teach him a thing or two.
Try as much as you want, Mr. Light. It's not going to change the fact that you're putting children in danger by just being here, by choosing this.
He looks really sad. Tears up a bit.
You should be sad. What you're doing is wrong. You're hurting yourself. You're gonna have to live with the fact that you've led kids to their deaths.
No.
So, gee, is the carnival worth that?
You're being dramatic.
I'm not being dramatic.
Stealing.
You're underplaying everything.
Should I do like an intimidation check to make like them listen or something? Because I don't really feel like they're listening.
They are sufficiently intimidated.
Okay. Never mind then.
And they are
The nat
listening.
20 did it.
They are sufficiently intimidated.
If I do it, I'm gonna give them I'm gonna give them PTSD.
Boom.
What do you want us to do?
Give up the carnival. We're gonna go on to Mr. Light.
It's
you
either
can't
that-
keep killing kids. This place is gonna be burnt to the ground when they find out. Torches and pitchforks. And all you'll be remembered for, not the lovely carnival you had. No, you'll be remembered for the guy who stole children.
We're not giving up the carnival. Don't worry, Mr. Light. Listen, we'll tell you how to get to Prismere. You go there, you stop the hags.
This does seem like a problem that has to be solved from the other side.
Does.
The
But they're
hags?
not.
Why?
But I'm kind of giving them a dirty look, like, but they're not like really making me feel very sympathetic to their plight either.
They'll have plenty of time to atone for what they've done. These
May not be
kidnappings aren't going to stop. We burned this place to the ground, but those hags are still going to keep finding victims wherever they can.
That is true. Hate hags.
Fine, we'll deal with the hags.
And besides, we did give our word that we would check in on the well-being of Lady Zabilny, and as we've seen, she is indisposed at the behest of these hags. So it sounds like
Witch and Light both
everyone
perk up
here has
and
a
look at each other.
vested interest. Or sorry, what was that?
Which, as you say, Zybilna is when you mentioned Zybilna and the like how the hags have her. I can't remember your exact wording. The two of them like sit up and look at each other, really worried. The hags have Zybilna.
You didn't know? You really should get out into your carnival more. We learned this from your unicorns.
You must go to Prismere.
Yes, someone must clean up your mess.
Someone is going to be us because we have nothing better to do.
The Raven Queen's going to be very disappointed in you two.
I don't care. This is...
All right. Down to brass tacks. How can we cross the other side?
In the Hall of Illusions. Everything you seek and more lies beyond a mirror within the Hall of Illusions. In order to step through, you must stand in front of the glass and repeat this rhyme. Hither, thither, here and there, wander yonder, show me where. That will
Who's
open,
writing that down?
That will open the portal.
Write it down quick. I just want to say out of character. I have left the circus music on this whole time and I didn't realize it. So while we were just intimidating them into telling us their secrets and how children are literally being stolen, happy circus music has been playing the whole time. Exactly that one too.
So at talk of how to cross into the Feywild, like anybody that noticed, Evie just like perked up all of a sudden and was like, "Ooh, wait, what?"
Like the ears stood up, like, oh.
That little cat ear flicker.
Yes,
Now
very, very
she's
excited.
excited.
Yes.
He just puts his hands in his palms. Now she's excited.
Will you stop the hags?
Yes.
Will we keep the
Can
carnival?
we kill him?
Can't promise you that.
That will remain to be seen.
Yeah, that
We'll have to,
really depends.
Well,
We'll
if they
talk
try
about
and
how
hurt
we'll
us, then
put
I'm
this
going to
right
kill
with
him.
That depends on why you made the deal in the first place.
Why did you make the deal? Hmm?
The hags threatened to reunite this carnival with the Shadowfell Carnival.
So, hold on a minute. You didn't want to go back to your old carnival, so you made a deal with 3 corrupt women known for hags, known for, corrupt deals and everything and cursing people because you didn't want to go back to a carnival.
That is
exactly
enough
like
out of
this.
you. That is enough. He like points a finger. Like this is like you see a mad face from Mr. Light. Like he's he's been smiles the whole time, and now he's like got this angry face. The deal was if anybody comes into this carnival without a ticket, then the hags can kidnap them. We've done everything we can to make sure everybody has a ticket and nobody gets kidnapped. And then people sneak in anyway and they take them. Is that our fault?
Fair.
Witch comes over and pats Mr. Light on the back. It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, fine. We'll go kill the hags.
Yeah.
I just sort of look vaguely disgusted, like, oh, okay, fine. Let's just kill the hags.
Well, now that business has been decided, Misters Light and Witch, I believe that you have a crowning to go administer.
I do.
Mr. Light, I'm kind of sorry for yelling.
Me too.
He twists his foot on the floor awkwardly. Wait, what is my charisma? Awful. Okay, anyways, yeah, then he can rock his foot back and forth on the floor.
Chad's laughing at me. All right. Mr. Light stands up, puts on a brave face. He's like, I have a monarch to crown. And he twirls his weather vane, fixes his makeup. He's got like tears smearing his makeup. He fixes his makeup.
You got this, man.
And he like marches towards the tent with his hands on his hips, brave face.
He'll
I don't
do
think
good.
we're winning.
He's either gonna do good or die. Hopefully he'll do good.
Because I don't think that we get to be the Marna. I don't think
Not
we
anymore.
brought joy.
We have
All right,
no more
what's-
joy to have.
All right, what's everybody?
I think I still have a chance to be a monarch.
That's true. You might if you weren't there.
Well, I wouldn't want to miss the crowning anyway.
Apologize to him.
Let's go find
Right.
out.
Yeah, sure, why not? Aye.
Yeah, let's
did
make our way over
apologize.
to the big top. One last hurrah before we leave.
Yeah.
All right. By this point, the crowds are starting to gather at the big top for the crowning of the Witchlight monarch and the ending of the carnival. Stand by. Mr. Light stands up on the stage, and a fairy walking alongside Durlagron, the displacer beast, approaches Mr. Light with a small box. Mr. Light stands up among the crowd as spectators begin to take their seats. He says, "Ladies and gentlemen, we have a monarch to crown. Who here has provided the most joy to the carnival?" He holds up his weather vane and it starts to spin vigorously as he holds it out to the crowd.
What the?
His weather vane spins and he kind of guides the weather vane across the crowd, and it starts to slow down as it crosses over the party and then speed back up. He sort of mumbles under his breath, "Surely not." Brings it back over to the party and it stops abruptly, pointing at you. "We have our monarch."
Kyra probably has the biggest shit-eating grin spread across her face right now.
Nice job.
Okay. One of you. Who will be the monarch? Send your representative.
Me. Shove Kyra. Who should I shove?
Cos. We'll give Cos, because he saved that dwarf.
And also, wait, there might be pumpkins. Don't.
Then again, Cost does look the best in the wings. I can only assume the crowd would add to it.
Oh, yeah, we're sending Cos.
The pumpkins.
There's no pumpkins up there. Don't worry about it. Cos, go on.
All right,
You
fine.
don't know that.
Gosh,
He's our mascot.
Uh-oh.
Koss stands up and you walk to the stage, Koss?
Yes.
Mr. Light opens the
Gosh,
box.
there are no pumpkins. You have no reason to be afraid.
Mr. Light opens the box, revealing a golden crown with wisps of light and flowers shooting off of it and then quickly vanishing. He holds up the crown and places it on your head. "Our Witchlight monarch!" And the crowd starts to cheer. You are gifted.
Thank you. Hold your applause.
You are gifted with the
set off
charm
a
of the
wand to
monarch.
Make a bunch of dancing lights.
Uranus. You know what? That's it. I might hurt someone, but he spews his acid up. That might
Let's do a laser show again around him.
Mm-hmm.
The crowd
It
is
might
cheering.
hurt someone. Acid is painful, I think.
Golden butterflies are floating around your head, Koss. Glitter is sort of raining down over your face.
He's gonna wave his hand in front of his face, trying to get it out of his face. Starts coughing a little bit.
I posted the charm in Roll20. I will also post it in the Discord chat. You can sprout a pair of beautiful butterfly wings. As long as you have the wings, you get a fly speed equal to your walk speed. And you get +5 to all charisma-based ability checks. Lasts for 1 hour, and you get 3 uses of it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice crown.
Once the crowning of the Witchlight once the crowning of the Witchlight monarch has concluded, the crowd begins to fade. As everyone begins to step outside of the big top, those of you that stay behind, you can, but those of you that make your way outside, it is morning. The sun is slowly starting to peek up over the hills. Several people yawn and stretch like, woo, good night. Good night. So much fun. Children are falling asleep in their parents' arms. So everybody just starts to make their way out of the carnival. What do you do?
Tyrannus, he's literally drooping over and he's literally about to fall on top of whoever's in front of him.
How long do I usually
Wake up.
stream? 3 to 4 hours for D&D sessions.
I can't do it.
We're coming up
I'm
on
so
4 hours for this
tired.
one. No, we're
We don't have
at
time
3
to sleep.
hours.
We've got to go to the Feywilds.
Yeah, we
Oh
got,
wow, this
we got stuff to do.
session timed perfectly.
Does anyone have alcohol or something?
I've got plenty.
Hand me a
I can
bottle.
slap you.
That's not
No,
known for making you
If
less.
you slap me, I'll rip it.
Yeah, isn't that gonna make you
You-
more?
It
Just
borrows
hand me the alcohol. Hand me the alcohol now.
I don't know if you're in the right
Excuse
mood
me.
for alcohol right now.
I give him a very serious look. Give it to me.
I don't think
Nope.
so.
The pumpkin, well, he's not wearing a pumpkin anymore. The bugbear walks past you, gives you that meaty finger again, that sausage finger. Yeah, he
I
points
give
at
it
he points
back.
at his eyes with the two. He does that. I'm watching you, kind of like uses his two fingers,
Yeah, I
points at
know,
his
I know.
eyes. He's like watching you.
I give him it back.
How are you gonna watch him? You're asleep.
He's just stuttering, and then he just grabs the bottle from wherever. Where are you holding the bottle? Cause whoever has the bottle.
It's in my pack.
Oh, can I just grab the pack and fish it out?
No, you're not stealing from party
Okay.
members, unless he consents. Player consents.
Can I?
You can roll for it.
What do you want? What do you want me to roll? What do you want me to roll? Like strength, maybe.
Sam?
What do you want me to roll to pass it?
Players okay? How about sleight of hand?
All right, I'll roll it. What do I have a 2 in it? Oh,
Roll a perception.
all right. Hold on.
No, whoever
Yeah.
whoever you're stealing it from, roll a perception.
Yeah, roll perception, cause I think whoever has the bottle on. Yeah.
And
All
I
right.
guidance cause having seen this fight.
Guidance.
I'm gonna say no because this is happening too fast. That's why I did perception sleight of hand.
Easy.
All right.
I mean, Koss, you said with the roll, he got it.
All right. I pull the bottle out of his backpack after I open it up, and then I spit in the bottle with the acid and I chug it.
Disgusting.
And then I just stand up like reinvigorated and just, oh my god, do not do that. It worked. It worked too well.
Does anyone want to take bets on how long before he just keels over?
I'll take
20
that
minutes.
bet.
I give
I'll
it
go
20
20.
minutes. Oh,
Yes,
just-
20.
That's about what I was thinking.
Maybe
I
it'll be
wouldn't bet
before we
20
go to the
gold on me.
Feywild.
What was that?
I, in a sense, have literally just chugged stomach acid, in a sense.
That can't be good for your health.
Don't worry, I'm probably fine. We do it as rite of passage and back at home.
Drinking acid?
Some basically, yeah.
God.
We drink, except it's not alcoholic acid; it's straight acid. This is not straight acid.
I don't want to know.
I think
Let me
that's
wake
probably-
our ways
You
roll.
don't want to know.
I want to know what
So-
everyone's doing.
I'm hedging my way towards the Hall of Illusions.
All right.
like,
As am
like
I.
looking back at the party and like take a step, take a step.
Uh,
Look back at the party, take a step.
All right, you
Hi.
make your
Come
you
on.
make your way to the Hall of Illusions.
I'm just gonna do something funny.
It is a large tent with literal illusions crawling across the tent itself. Really abstract. It doesn't have any really shapes, just kind of wavy lines moving across the tent. You could tell that it's meant to disorient you. There's
Does
a large
acid
opening.
Exist?
What
Like,
was the question?
the drug. Does acid exist?
I mean, it's acid
LSD.
breath, like from what the.
Yes.
It feels like that.
The effects.
That's essentially what he just did. That's essentially what he's.
All right. The tent flap is open. What do you do?
Into
Charging.
Going in. As long as
Alright.
everybody's here, going in.
Yep, we're walking in.
Like I just charging, just going ah.
You enter in, and Witch and Light are standing in front of a mirror. They motion you over. You know what to do. Good luck in there.
Yeah, we'll need it.
I.
Hither, thither, here and there. Wander yonder, show me where.
The mirror becomes
Did
a
it work?
portal. Did it pop up?
Yes.
The mirror becomes
yeah.
a portal to the Feywild. You see like fog and butterflies pouring out of the portal.
All right.
Evie
There's
just
no other.
dives through, like head first, just leaps into it.
All right. Evie
Oh.
vanishes within the portal.
Oh shit. Come on. Pyro's next.
I scream very loudly, just ah, and I leap in.
Tyrannus vanishes. Kira, you said you jumped in?
Yep, walking in very casually.
On the other side, wherever I fall on top of
Kira
Evie.
also vanishes.
Yep, I stepped through.
Zap is gone.
And I think
I'll finish making a quick sketch of the portal and then tuck it in my pocket and stride on through.
Whoosh. You're
Boss
through?
is gonna look back at the Witch and Light, and he's gonna give him like a glare over the shoulder, and then stomp
Flip him
through.
off, give him the
All right.
finger.
You. All right, Koss, you jump through the portal or walk through the portal, and away you go. We are going to end the session there, but I will give you guys a little peek at Prismeer in all of its glory.
Ooh,
It's huge.
oh,
very
it is
nice.
very grainy for
Very
me. Oh, there
Oh,
it is.
Oh my god. Well, we're doomed.
Just a little peek. You guys are going to be arriving at Hither, and next week, I'm thinking Hex Crawl for the Feywild groups. Those of you that are unfamiliar, Hex Crawl is when you literally move your tokens across the map.
Very cool.
It's a great way to
Alright.
interact with the
Pretty fun.
environment, to like make more fun out of the journey itself rather than the destination. So we're going to experiment with that a little bit. Hopefully, a lot of
One
people don't
question.
like it because it's. What's your question?
Is this the part where I get to kill things?
If you want.
All right, I'm excited. Maybe.
Good.
So when you
I
guys
think
got
Hex
through
Crawl
the
sounds
portal,
fun.
even
no,
Evie's
yeah, I agree.
Evie's
It'll be
doing the
fun.
like happy cat zoomy thing, like running around inside the other side of the portal, like rolling in the grass and purring, and then like running over here and running over there and running over here.
Well, I said I fell on top of you.
We will get to your arrival next week. For now, you guys are in the Feywild. Bright, vibrant, beautiful colors. A twilight sky, always. And in the heart of Prismeer itself, the palace of Heart's Desire
Oh,
can be seen from pretty much anywhere in Prismeer.
Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's the vibe I'm getting from this.
The
I know,
name
it
the name
reminds
of
me
this
of,
section is Through the
Hold
Looking
on.
Glass.
Yeah.
What is that? What is that in the water? What is that in the water next to the castle?
We'll
What is that?
see. Possibly
Should I be
next
It
week.
afraid?
remind me of Sleeping Beauty.
There are a ton of Disney references and
Oh no.
Old
Alice in
folktales.
Wonderland and Wizard of
Yeah.
Oz.
Really? Get ready to get copyrighted.
Wizard of Oz was my grandma's favorite movie. Besides, it was like Speed, Wizard of Oz, and what was that other movie?
What?
Don't worry. Anyway, oh god. Anyway, I will see you all next week. If anyone needs anything, please message me during the week.
Same here.
Same.
All right.
Will we have time to have a long rest?
We will make that decision next week. But you guys are exhausted.
Like, yeah, Tyrannus is gonna need a long rest because he literally just collapsed.
I
As
was
soon
up
as he entered.
24
We will-
hours.
We will talk about that next week. What I do want you all to do is level up to level 2.
Oh, yes!
Yeah.
Yay!
Reckless
Amazing.
attack.
What does HP go up to at level 2?
Your average, so 6 plus your con, which is 1, so 7. You'll get 7 HP.
Epic, that's 18 points.
I do love my reckless attack.
What's up, Wayne? How you doing, bud? We were just about to kill the stream.
What else do I
I get my channel
Uh,
divinity.
get? I don't really
Oh,
play
yeah.
better. I need to go
Yeah,
look.
That's exciting.
channel divinity. Evie gets cunning.
Yes, I get cunning actually.
What does fighter get at level 2? I'm looking.
Oh,
Extra,
action
surge.
Extra, yeah, action surge.
Oh, that'll help my character. After he literally just took essentially Faerun LSD.
I have no idea what Zap is. What class Zap is?
Zap's sorcerer.
Sorcerer.
You get meta magic or sorcery? No, sorcery.
Sorcery points.
I'm
Sorcery
gonna go
point.
add action surge to the features and traits, right? I can do that. Features and traits.
Should just be able to level up. You can add it, or you can level up using the character romancer. Roll 20.
I'm just gonna add action surge.
No, dude, you're gonna need to level up. Are you using Roll20 or D&D Beyond?
I'm using roll 20.
Yeah, you're gonna have to level up.
Where do I do that?
Under the level thing on your character, that should say level 1, level 2, or level 1.
Yeah, I change it to fighter 2.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, and
I'm
now
not
I can
sure.
add it.
You click the little gear thing.
Yeah, I know.
Scroll down. It's
And
got,
now I
oh,
can change it.
So that. All right, I've got to go because I got some dishes to do, and then having lunch, and then we're watching Lord of the Rings.
You guys have
Enjoy.
a fantastic
Ooh, very nice.
weekend.
Same as you, Steely. That was fun.
I had a
Yeah.
blast.
Hell yeah, good session.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying this.
Having a lot of fun
I
playing
love the
as.
Feywild vibe.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Looking forward to the hex crawl. I want to perfect the hex crawl. I want to make it fun. If it doesn't work, we can scrap it. But I want to try it. I want to at least.
I've never done an actual hex crawl in
No, me neither.
D&D.
I like the idea because this feels like a very slow burn, and that's probably going to add to it, which I'm looking forward to.
I like the idea. I think it. I want to do it because hex crawls usually suck, and it's because people they're hard to run.
Yeah, I can see why.
But with the Feywild, it's like the environment is such a huge thing to the campaign, like such a huge part of the campaign, not just the destination, but like the environment that you're traveling through. And to really highlight that, I would like to do a hex crawl. So I'm gonna read up on that, and is anybody a ranger? No ranger. Okay.
Oh, you.
I was almost
Wait,
a ranger.
Almost.
that's kind of ominous. What is that implying?
Rangers have natural what is it called? Favorite terrain.
Yeah.
What is it called? Environment Explorer. They changed the name of it from.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
environment.
It's their favorite terrain. They can't get lost. They're just really good at traveling across Texas. Without
I'm really
them,
good at hex crawls.
yeah, they're really good.
I still have my +5 to survival, so we should be okay.
Yeah, I want to do it like we'll shave off things that suck, but I want to do it all. I want to do the gather the food, roll to get
I still
lost,
got-
things like that.
Still got that funny potion.
I'd
All
love
you gotta do
rolling
is
to
work
get
out
lost
the
in the
kinks with
Feywild.
the
Absolutely, it's gonna be fun.
Steely, in theory, the potion I got from the slime thing. In theory, could I technically throw that at someone and it would work, or do you have to only drink it?
What is the potion? I think you have
Advantage
to
potion.
with potions. You have to ingest them.
Advantage, I think. Advantage.
You have to ingest it. You won't be able to throw it.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna run up to just someone random and just open their mouth, pop the cap, and go, drink this.
You can certainly try.
Oh
Drink
no.
this.
All right.
Free sneak attack? Okay.
Drink this.
Okay.
Like they're just like, oh, what?
I'll see you guys next week.
See ya.
See ya, athletes.
Later.
See you
Bye.
guys. Bye.
Yeah. All right, nighty night, everyone. Catch
Good
you
night.
next.
Bye, folks.
Later, all.
Have a fantastic weekend.
You too.
You too, bud. All right, chat. I'm getting out of here. Good stuff. Thank you all for hanging out, coming by, chilling. I'm going to get off here. I'm going to have a nice long weekend. I'm going to read through chapter 2, Hither. I'm going to read through Hex Crawls, and I'm going to try to put out a video for how to run the carnival. I want that out tomorrow. It might end up being Sunday. We'll see. I do still need to record shorts and all, so try to find time for all the things that I want to do. Appreciate you all hanging out, watching. I hope it helped those of you DMs that are planning on running this, and I'll see you Monday.